Hey there. Alright, finally live. It's been a while. Sorry about that. But today we'll do Kazama's Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. Should be a pretty long stream. Chapter 2 is a monster. So let's get going. That's the mail. So Soren might be joining us. Maybe like half an hour or something. They're out for dinner. You know how it is with time zones. Oh, we got a text from our brother. Trying to talk bad about my friends. Alright.
おい、待てよそこのお嬢ちゃん。暇なら一緒にカフェでも行かねえか?
This part is so mean. Like Shiranui's hitting on you, but you can't date him. You still can't date him. Awful. They knew what they were doing.
こんなとこで何してんだよ。ナンパ待ちかと思って声かけちまったじゃねえか。俺はちと服を買いにな。風間と一緒だと自由に回れねえし。天霧のセンスは荒れすぎてとてもじゃねえが参考にならねえ。一人のが気楽ってわけだ。まあな。俺はレザーやシルバーのアクセなんか好きなんだが、あいつらは分かってくれなくてよ。
Shiranui is one of the only characters that got to keep his cool, long, original hair. Quite frankly, it is a war crime that they cut Ibuki's hair in this game. His hair is so cool.
そういや、ダチを待ってるんだったか?
I think, now let me double check this, just a moment, but I think this is the only time we actually get to say there's still some time left, so we can learn a few more things about Kazama. Hold on. Yep, I'm right.
んだよ、真面目なやつだな。そういうのは少し遅れるぐらいでちょうどいいんだよ。そうそう。早めに来すぎるってのも逆に相手に気を使わせちまうぜ。
なるほど。その意見も確かに一理ありますね。では知らぬい。あなたがよく生徒会の会議をサボるのも何か理由あってのことだと。
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
何言ってんだ。 んなのめんどくせえからに決まってんだろ。なんでわざわざ夏休みまで風間に付き合う必要が。って
探しましたよ、知らぬい。
天切。
今日は生徒会の特別会議がある日でして、時間になっても知らぬいが来ないので、こうして探していたのです。さて行きますよ、知らぬい。風間様の機嫌を損ねても面倒です。
ちょっと待ってくれ。俺はこれから服を見ようと。
Like, Shinji kind of has a rough life, huh? Why is he hanging with that crowd? He's like a normal, well, maybe not a normal dude, but he's a cool dude. Meanwhile, Amagiri and Kazuma are like pretty lame. Like in a loving way. I say that with love, but they're pretty lame. You know, at first I really did not like Kosuzu's accent because it was really hard to translate. I have changed my mind. I think it's adorable. Looks like we got suits mate in the background, I guess. Got some store names.
気ついたらもうお昼やね。お腹すいたし、休んでく？じゃあ、ここは。
Fun fact, that softball thing didn't explicitly say softball. It just said ball game. It could be anything. Just gonna change it to softball. It's like thought of as like a girl sport, you know?
ねえねえ千鶴ちゃん、春から男ばかりの白鸚学園に通ってるわけだけど、好きな人できた？その反応、もしかして彼氏できた？本当にいるの？もしいるなら絶対紹介してよね。私がチェックしてあげるから。うちも変な人には千鶴ちゃん任せられへんし。でもせっかくの夏だし、夏デートって響きに憧れたりしない？ほな後で水着見るのもええね。ほんで夏休み中にみんなでプールに行くのもええし。あ、明暗。いい男がいたらついでにゲットしちゃおう。私ね、千鶴ちゃんにはあえてビキニを着せたいな。おせん姉さん、うちは反対や。千鶴ちゃん、ワンピースが似合うと思うんよ。背中を大胆に開ける感じで見返り美人的な。どうしてもダメ？たまには冒険も必要やと思うけど。まあそれはそれとして、水着は買いに行こうよ。みんなでプール行きたいよね。せっかくの夏なんやから。
Ooh, alright, so we gotta change things up a little bit. Let me pause it for a moment.
今日はほんま楽しかったね。
Because Soren is back.
付 やってくれてありがとうね、千鶴ちゃん。
So the audio is gonna switch around for a little bit. Just hang in there with me, sorry. Gotta call Soren. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You should be good.
Hmm.
I think. I hope I'm not misrecording the audio again. That would suck. Alright. You haven't really missed anything, except we finally got to choose the other option and see Shirano get dragged away by Amagiri.
Yeah, nice. I swear it doesn't make a difference though.
No, I don't think it does, but it's fun.
Fair enough. Love it. Back in time for my favorite chapter, chapter 2.
Yeah. The monster chapter. I just got the Omomori pins, the pride one.
Oh yeah, nice. I'm gonna order some soon. They're gonna order so many. God.
I've narrowed it down to 2. Oh, except they just put up new designs. Damn. Oh, I like this one better. Oh man, I was looking at Ida bags on Etsy because right now I just keep all of them on my art apron, which is a good way to get ink on all your pins. But I found one that's shaped like a taiyaki, like a fish. Like a fish.
Oh, that's very cute. Very, very cute.
I require it. It's a fish.
I need it.
I do need it. How was dinner?
Dinner was very nice. It was kind of like yeah, with my siblings and one of my brother's friends, and just
hanging
we were
out.
out in the city center, and after dinner we got bubble tea and stuff, and
Oh hell yeah, that sounds so
everything.
nice.
Yeah, walking around the city. It was really nice and really lovely. Oh, I'm so full as a result. Like,
Now don't tell the streamers this, the audience, but I'm eating beef lemon right now.
very nice.
But I mute it. I'm a professional. Gotta go to the kendo hall.
Very nice.
Let me see if I can find that stupid fish eat a bag. I also found a pin shaped like a soy sauce container shaped like a fish.
Oh, yay.
I require that
I
as
love
well.
those. I remember they used to have those, like, kind of at this sushi place I used to eat.
Oh,
way
that's so
back when.
cute.
Yeah.
雪村、お前こんなところで何やってんだ。
There's like a lot of acrylic pins, obviously, on Etsy, but my problem is like they're like cute. And I don't like I mean I like cute things, but I like ugly things more. I like ugly and bad things.
That's a very
Ah.
particular aesthetic that's not
近藤さんと
really
交代したと
marketed
こだ。
too much.
No, it's
も
not
し部活
marketed
で何かあ
to.
った時、教師がついてねえと監督責任と
Oh
か。
my god, I have to
いろいろう
show
るせ
you
えから
this pin. Oh my god, it's so cute. Ah!
Oh,
Look at it.
It's so cute.
I require it.
It's so adorable. Live your dreams, man.
I need this The only thing that bothers me about this taiyaki bag is that it
覚悟
says
しとけよ。
vegan leather. That's just
剣道場は
plastic.
空気がこもって
Vegan leather is
蒸しやすい。
plastic. Do not be fooled.
長々と見学してたらぶっ倒れるぞ。
These are nice. This is very nice. This is very cute, actually.
Yeah, I think
Because usually
学食だ。
for
今頃ゲンさんが連中に昼飯を用意してくれ
I
て
don't
る。
know. There's something about them that's like not my
Yeah.
style.
休みだっての
I
に
get
わ
that
ざわざ
too.
学食を開けてくれて
I
る。
saw a bunch on Kickstarter, which is why I was like,
Tetsuya
ooh, I want one. But I was like, none of these are correct.
The
I need-
correct copy.
Yeah, no, and then I saw this one, and I was like, it's perfect! Just, I don't know if I've told you this about myself, but I love fish.
ああ、気持ちはありがてえが。
You
部員
haven't,
全員分
but
となると半端な量じゃねえん
this
だ
is。great taste.
かなりの力仕事になるし、時間もかかる。
It's, I had a really intense river monsters phase. I think we have to say, sorry I can't be of any help. It's like, fish are like the nature's gachapon. Like, you never know what you're gonna pull out of there. And then you pull it out and you're like, what is this? It's so ugly. I love that. And the fish are like, oh my god, what's happening? Like they never knew about air, they only knew about water, so they're like, oh my god.
別にお前はマネージャー
Then you
って
put them
わ
back
けで
in.
も
I
ないし
like it when you put the fish back in the water.
Wow, these are really cool to be
見学
honest.
するなら後にしろ。
Different Ida things I'm
もう
seeing
じき
on
昼
this.
休憩に入る時間
Yeah,
だ。
I saw some that were shaped like cats too, which I was like, that's acceptable as well. You know, you can get like a crow. But this is the one that I was like, oh my god, I need this.
Let's see. Yeah, that was really good. I just saw one that's like a black crow Ida
Mhm.
bag. That one's pretty cute too, not gonna lie.
Because I love wearing pins on my
Oh.
bag, but they always fall off.
They have yellow chick Ida bag.
Aw.
Oh, cute. Oh, and then they have a white dove Ida bag. Actually, it's pretty smart because it's the same bag, just colored differently 3
Yeah.
times.
you can just market it differently. And then also, I found an acrylic pin. That's the objection. Hold it. Take that. You know that.
Oh,
From
hell
Ace Attorney.
yes.
And I also
Class
require
that.
that. I require it.
Very nice.
Okay, we finally get to chase after this cat. It's been so long.
Yes. Cat time.
Anyway, fish are like wet idiots, and I love that.
We do love an idiot.
We love a wet
We love
idiot.
an idiot. Even more. Even more.
どうして俺についてくる邪魔というか目障りなんだけど。
黙れ、貴様になど用はない。先ほど俺の嫁の姿が見えたゆえ、後を追いかけているだけだ。
暑さにやられて幻でも見たんじゃないか。
Remember the daily story that's
Chizuru.
like Kazuma's like, my hobby is
なんでこんなところに。
people watching, but only Chizuru. What a freak!
Yeah, I know. And just like everyone's just like
Everyone's like, oh
cringing,
my god,
just, like,
cringe.
please. Just like
explained-
please tell me what.
I explained the concept of an Ida bag to my mom, and also an Ida Sha. Ida car. I was like, have you ever seen a car with a bunch of anime on it? And she was like, no, I haven't. I was like, God, I wish that were me. I wish I had never seen that.
そのような
Oh, that
雑
chick's
事
really
に
cute
構う
too.
必要はない。
Yeah, yeah.
So
This,
cookそれを
so
話し、
adorable.
俺の
Like
元へ
so, like the dove one is just white,
white,
and
yeah.
with a pink beak. and the crow one is just black with a gray
し
beak.
かし話はお前が
But
それ
like
を
I
話
have
し
so
て
many
か
things
ら
that are black or white, and this bright yellow, cute little Ita bag really speaks to me, you know?
Pop the color. It's good fashion.
Yeah, and I usually have these pins. I never know where to put them. It's like it's not even like technically for like
お前
anime, weeb,
猫が
anime,
怖いのか？
whatever stuff. It's just sometimes it's like other pin stuff. But it'd be nice to be able to like.
They just
put them all-
accumulate. I always put them on my
Yeah, yeah.
apron, but then one time I was doing linoleum prints and I got ink all over my favorite Kazama bag. And I was like, ah! It washed
このよ
off,
うな
like it
小
came
動
off.
物に恐
But
れ
I
を
was
な
like,
す
oh, this
俺
is
だ
not
と思う
sustainable.
か。
じゃあなんで近づかないん
Bitch
だ
might
よ
just pre-order this yellow Chiquita
好
bag.
きではないというだけの話だ。
I want to know the dimensions.
猫は
though.
恩知らずな上、可愛げというものが全くないからな。
Aw,
むしろ
Kazuma's
好
afraid
ま
of
しい
cats.
のは犬だ。古
What a
くから
pathetic
人と
loser. I
共
love
に
him.
生き、主を助けるべく忠義を尽くす獣だからな。
分かってないな
I don't agree with him though.
人
I
間
think
に
cats
こ
are
び
better
ない
than
自由
dogs.
さが猫の魅力なんだよ
Yeah, I mean, when you said I don't agree with him, I thought you just meant in general.
Oh, yeah, I don't agree with him.
ならない
I
と
don't
す
think
ぐ
he
機
should
嫌悪くす
be
るやつ
alive.
理
I
解
don't
で
agree with
き
his
ないかもし
existence.
れないけどね
Hi, Konko. Wow, how did you do the fancy font in Twitch?
Ooh. Hi, Kanko. God, I'm so excited to finally be doing Kazuma's route.
Yeah, Kazu's funniest man in the game.
I thought,
それで千鶴
Kongo, I thought you could only come
お
on
前は
Fridays. It's
犬
good to
と
see you.
猫どっちが好きなんだ
Oh, yeah.
遠慮せずに答えてみろ。犬の方が優れた美点を数
I
多
like
く
how I love
備
how
えて
they
いる。
presented his ultimatum, but even the game itself makes Chizu say like, I do like both, but it just depends on whatever animal she says first.
Canonically, she likes cats more. Because if you say dogs, it's like, I like dogs too.
Yeah.
We gotta say we like dogs. Sorry, lads. Dogs are fine. I like dogs. But I'm just not a good dog owner. I don't. We had a dog when I was little,
お
and we
前
shouldn't
は
have had a
犬が
dog.
好きか。
I'm good. Been looking at pins online. I'm eating rice right
Yeah.
now. Like, what more can I ask for?
I just had a massive dinner and nice dessert, and I am considering buying this yellow Chiquita
夜
bag.
にもよって
That looks very
こ
cute.
んなやつの肩を持
It's a
つのか
special day.
God,
Is
these
it because we're doing
two.
Kazuma's route?
Pardon my
見苦しい
French,
ぞ
but these two
な。
pictures are so dramatic.
本人が好きと明言した以上、それは動かしようのない事実だ。いや、むしろ読め
I
たる
love
も
the
の
phrase
が
"pardon my French"
夫の好みに合
because,
わせ
like,
る
I never.
当然の
I mean, almost everything I say is swears. So I shouldn't be using it. But also that it has a spicy hidden insult of the French.
Yeah. Spicy. Oh yeah, special day. You must have Konko. You must have meant like you being here on a Wednesday.
Yep. I mean, I missed the last couple weeks, so any of us being here on a
必ず
Wednesday, I
後悔
guess.
させて
Sorry.
やる
Special
覚悟するんだ
indeed.
ね
That's all
次
good
の
though.
機会には猫の良さを存分に教えてやる
God, I hope this is recording correctly this time.
Is it?
It looks like it is, but like, I don't know anything.
Oh man.
Like, I was very careful muting all the other sources that we don't need.
よくやったぞ。
Yeah, should
褒
be
めてやろう。これで邪魔者はすべて消えた。
It's true.
Yeah.
Kazuma does get his own theme song. I think he's the only character with his own theme song.
He is, and it's just like so funny.
It's
and
so
it's just,
stupid and bad, and I love it.
Even the way he speaks, like his every
お前には
appearance and
褒美
every
をくれ
line
てやる。
is
Yeah.
just like
何が欲しい
notice me right
や
now.
はり夏らしくアイスなどどうだ
You can tell Suda had like a
確か
great
駅
time.
前に評判
It was
の
like,
ア
ah,
イス屋
time to
が
be
オープン
Kazuma,
し
but
たと
stupid.
聞くが
Like, more obviously stupid. He's always been stupid. And he will always be stupid.
And that's part of his massive appeal.
何
The equally massive
お
stupidity.
前のように美しい女はあのような汗臭い場所に不釣り合いだ
You can't go to such a sweaty place.
Sweaty.
今は夏休みだぞ
Oh, it's
昼
also
も
like
食わず
it
取り
appears
組
that
む
he
必
doesn't
要はなかろう
have like he doesn't
俺に
do
付き合う
kendo
時
like
間を
everyone else in this
見せましょう。
AU, right? He does tea ceremonies. So like, I bet everyone else could beat him up like really easily in this AU.
Yeah.
You know, he's like
Yeah.
very, very strong in the actual game, but I think in this one, anyone could beat this guy up. I could probably beat this guy up.
He's just like, just fancy and rich.
He is fancy and rich and
And
terrible.
Terrible, terrible, absolutely terrible.
I also found a pin of an octopus holding 3 swords.
Oh, that's cute. That's cool. There's both.
I'll send it to you. I don't think I'll get it this time because I don't want to spend that much money, but like, it's cool though.
Oh, that is pretty dope, actually. Damn.
Yeah, he got swords.
And Zords for days. Damn it! I really want. Ah.
Get it
I
then.
want.
Cheat yourself.
Hmm.
He could be a fun guy if all we had to do is make small talk. That's like, Chizuru keeps saying like very loaded like very conditional statements like that. Like there's a point in chapter I think 3 where she's like, "Man, if he doesn't talk, he's very handsome."
Yeah, no, it's so funny because even Chizuru, like all her comments and compliments or anything positive towards Kazama is always like backhanded.
Mm-hmm. He deserves it though.
Yeah.
I got text message. You gotta get big dogs. Cosmo likes big dogs. He's like, let's adopt a dog together, my love.
君はこれから帰るところ？気をつけてね。
My sister is just like addicted to ordering zines, so sometimes she orders me one too. So I end up with a lot of pins. She has like a whole box that's just full of zine
Oh,
stuff.
merch bundles and everything. Wow, dang.
She just got another one the other day. She just ordered another one the other day. I need to have like an intervention for her. I'm kidding. She can order things if she wants.
She's got her thing. Konko.
Nice
with
hamsters.
Nice.
Shout out to
Capital
hamsters.
H.
Shout out to the best game ever made. Like, I like this game, but the best game ever made is Hamtaro Ham Ham Heartbreak for the Game Boy Advance. Zines, Z-I-N-E-S. Zines, zines, I
Yeah.
don't know. But like fan works,
Yeah,
fan books.
it's supposed to be like a diminutive of magazine, you know, zine. And it's like nowadays it's known for just any fandom you can think of. A very organized lot of them will, you know, become moderators and organize like a little magazine, like, and publish it digitally or otherwise with like merchandise.
Usually
and,
with bonuses like washi tape or pins or acrylic keychains or something like that.
And centered around that. Oh yeah, no, it's zine, yeah, because again it's like off of
Short
the
of
word
magazine.
magazine. Yeah.
I actually didn't know that until like you said it right now. Makes sense though. Just hadn't thought about it before.
プール
Mm.
そんなの行くしかないだろ
I love like this game's choice of clown music.
Yeah, clown music. I guess that's what it is.
起きたも行くだとあんなやつに千鶴の水着を見せられるか
どういうことだなぜ起きたかこの情報を
I love Suda. He really kills it. He wears leather jackets all the time.
お、プールか。
Spicy
いいね。
versus spacey.
最近やたら暑いからな。
Hmm?
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, what's this about?
It's just an accent thing.
高校生にもなって引率とかいらなくねえかまあいいけどよ
I love this comedy. I would call this comedy music and not clown music, but I guess that also works.
Clownery. It is clownery.
I dated a guy once who was like trained as a clown.
Wow.
That wasn't a good relationship, but it is funny in
面白い
retrospect.
と聞いて行かないわけにも参り
How
ま
much
せ
of
ん
it was to do with the fact that he trained as a clown? I'm asking
Nothing, none of it, zero of it.
Okay, cool.
I'm not interested in clowns. I don't have a thing for clowns.
I didn't say you did.
Me thinks the lady doth protest too much.
ああ何やらかす気だ掃除のやつ
Stacy.
Got Peach too.
Stacy.
Welcome, Peach.
Hi, Peach.
Yeah, I could perform a clown routine to this music.
プール
Just kidding.
だ
I couldn't
They
perform.
already
過労死と
are.
言われては
You could
無
just
視す
watch
る
the
わ
one they're already doing.
Aw, it's true.
Yeah. Let's see. Spicy. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
spicy.
like-
Yeah, I guess.
なんだこれ
yeah, it's spicy.
果たし状か何かか
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just a different accent thing then.
I'm like from the southern United States, but not that southern United States. Southwestern.
People keep telling me I sound super American.
You do sound super American. I was like kind of not disappointed, but surprised. I was kind of like, ooh, I wonder what kind of fun accent Soren will have. And then you just sound like a regular dude.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah, people like to ask me when they meet me, it's like, oh yeah, where in America are you from? Oh yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm like from east. Like, far east.
Just keep going until you're out of America.
Yeah, just go.
Alright, it's pool time.
Boo. Ooh, dude, this I'm kind of excited. This game that I played the demo for, it's called Backbone. It's on Steam, and the demo's out right now. Yeah, it's so cool. So it's like a murder mystery kind of adventure
Ooh.
thing, but it's like pixel art, and it's beautiful shaded pixel art.
This is not pixel art, but speaking of murder mysteries, right? Have you ever played Return to the Oberdin?
なんでそんな顔してるの
I have.
Oh, that
It's
game
so
is so good.
It's so amazing.
That game is so
I'm getting.
good.
It's so good. I'm getting my partner to play it right now. It's
Excellent.
like production value, and it's also so smartly, so cleverly done as well.
Lucas
It's
Pope,
great.
my beloved.
Mhm.
Because he also made Papers, Please. That guy is talented.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that guy just like a one
今日は
man.
思い切り遊んで
like, you
遊んで遊び尽くそう
masterpiece. Like it's just like, oh, what a piece of
せっかく
work.
水
And
着
it's just
コー
like
ナー
even
やし
just like the way it evokes the atmosphere by just doing audio only.
Yeah, and it's so fun. I think it's so fun to play with someone else. I played it myself, and then I played it with my sister. And we had a lot of fun, being like, no, it couldn't be that guy. Look at his socks.
Yeah. No, it's like it's the same for me. So I played it ages ago, by myself, and then I'm getting my partner to play it. It's kind of funny because initially he had so many questions about all these little things and how they will work, and then for a moment I was just like, dude, stop nitpicking in the game. And then he kind of pouted at me. It's like, I'm not nitpicking. I'm not. I'm just a bit confused. And then I was just like, oh, you're right. Yes, you're right. I mean, it's but it is really it's super compelling because I forget all the little details. Right?
Yeah. And I mean, it's impossible to remember all the details of that game. Unless someone died really memorably. I always remember, I'm like, okay, I gotta check this guy's arm for his tattoo. Because remember, all the sleeping bags are numbered. Remember to check the sleeping bags.
Yeah. It's so cool. Also, Konko, good point. But I will say for Backbone, it's not just pixel art, but it's because I've seen pixel art games and I don't actually usually play them if it just looks like regular old pixel art. But it's they just apply the most realistic lighting and water shaders you've ever seen. But it's
Kazuma's ugly swimsuit. Yes. Sorry, I got distracted by Kazuma's horrible ugly swimsuit.
No, very fair. It's fair enough.
And Kazuma just looks like a normal fine. He's fine. He looks normal. Kazuma looks like an idiot.
Yeah.
I say that with love, of course.
Yeah, dude, it's actually so funny because it's mostly down to the perpetual pose of one gay little hand raised.
You know what? You're right.
Oh yeah, but I'm excited about Backbone because it's releasing in 1 week, when apparently it's been in the works for maybe even years, to be honest.
I bet that team is excited.
Yeah, I just played the demo and it looks so good. And it's so interesting, so I'm just really into it.
そこだけは同感だね。だからお前がどこかへ去ればいい。
Do Kaoru and Kazuma have some kind of energy going on? Discuss.
To be honest, yeah, I've discussed that. There's gonna probably be a fanfic of Kazuma just tries to do Chizuru, but it's not Chizuru, it's just Kazuma. Then he's just Kazuma's wait, what? But then Kazuma is actually, this is okay.
鏡を見て言ってみたら
Konko, I'm a sophisticated pixel art enjoyer, but in more words. I mean, yeah, you got
Get
me.
called out. Get called out, Soren.
Yeah. If it's really well done, I'll enjoy anything. If it's really well done. Yeah, I won't really care about the medium, but yeah.
I think no game will ever measure up to Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak for the Game Boy Advanced.
This is very valid. This is a very valid take.
Hey, it's not Game Boy Advance, is it? Man, I'm an idiot. It's Game Boy SP.
Oops.
There's Hamtaro for the Game Boy Advance as well.
Are you a true fan or a fake fan? Which is it?
Of Hamtaro, I only played 2 games when I was 6, but they were the best games of my life.
Chizuru! すげえ水着に合ってる!
Yeah.
Sure, a lot of men here.
Yeah, emotionally constipated types, huh?
個人的な意見を言わせてもらえば、露出度が高い必
I
要
love,
は
oh
な
my
いと
god,
思
my
う。
2 favorite boys. Keisuke and Saito.
あんたは
My
そのま
men,
まで十
very
分だ。
much so.
I'm getting so impatient for those Otome Boy pins too, because I ordered from both campaigns, and it was the first one was supposed to come in May, but there was some kind of ordering defect with Impy and Yang, and I don't give a shit about Yang, but I did get Impy. So my order is gonna be late, very late. And also with COVID, you can only ship a couple a week. So I'm where?
Actually, could you send me the link again for the ones to Gilbert
The Otome
and Mia?
Boys? Yeah.
Yes, I need
I
the
bet-
second batch of them.
掃除も
Yeah,
あんた
I
にだ
bet
けは勘違い呼ばわりされた
The
くない
person
と
will
思
be
う。
selling them from there, the extras. Hold on, let me Kickstarter. I was just noodling around on Kickstarter the other day, Like, you can just kickstart anything. Just anything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Genshin on there too. Hold on.
So I'm gonna ask you honestly,
Yes.
from an assumption that you won't judge me. What is the appeal to Genshin Impact?
I don't know. I play it every day. Well, there's a lot of anime people, and the designs are nice. The gameplay is just like kind of Breath of the Wild-ish. Like you just like walk around and collect ingredients and explore, and I like that. Like I'm a 100%er type of person, so I like combing over every section of the map and finding stuff. Plot's like fine, but anime plot, like who cares?
Wait, 1 second. Could a Heisuke connoisseur tell us about the major plus roots of one of his roots?
Oh my god.
We'll see plus points. Wait, I assume you mean the SSL, like SSL route. It's the biggest plus is kind of the sense of Heisuke and Chizuru being equals. There's no feeling of Chizuru being led by the nose, or by extension you being led by the nose, or the sense of superiority or anything. It's just like, just a sense of comfort that's been cemented over years of being comfortable around each other, but then because there's like this certain tension, because it's all those years of experience with one another and being close and being lovely and friends.
And then their relationship starts to change, and it's like, oh, what's happening?
Yeah. It just starts to change, and it's like that tension there. It's like really nice to see, because there's always that underlying sense of deep respect and care.
Yeah.
And out of that sense of care and respect, that they don't want to, break anything or anything. And he's so, and also personally, like kind of loud, kind of dumb, heart of gold.
Yeah, that's your type.
It's all my body.
I would say, for my money, I also think Heisuke's route is the best one in this game. I would say I usually don't go for like Osana Ijimi routes, like childhood friend routes, but I loved this one because it was like the only one that I was like, they feel like friends, like they've been friends forever. I feel like a lot of childhood friend routes, I'm like, you keep telling me that you're childhood friends, but you're not even acting like it. And this one, I was like, I'm like, yeah, you guys are friends. Like, even if you don't romance him, he's like your best friend. And like it's just very convincing.
Yeah, and so that actually makes the confession scenes that much more like poignant and sweet, because it's like, it's really thought out, and it's wrung out of the sense of, I care so much about our friendship that I don't want to ruin it, but at the same time I feel so much for you that it'd be doing my feelings an injustice if I never told you. That sort of feeling, right? It's like really, really nice. Yeah, no problem, Konko. Let's see. For Genshin Impact, I like it because I really like the different types of characters with their own stories. And like Breath of the Wild, free story. Interesting plot story too.
I think
that's cool.
I like Genshin Impact. I play it every day. I've been playing it every day for like a couple months. I like it well enough, obviously. Oh yeah, that's Kaya. But I would say, like, I like the different stories and stuff, but I'm just not that. It's impossible for me to be invested in that many different stories at once, because I mean, they bring out a new character every couple of weeks, and then it's like, this one has their own backstory too, and it's like, I just can't care. Like, that's the problem with having a gacha game, because they have to keep bringing out characters, and I'm like, I can't just keep caring about all these characters. There's too many.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I feel like with Genshin Impact, the thing about it is that I can obviously see it's a high quality game. It's like AAA quality backing it. But it's also made with the same ethos as a lot of like mobile gacha games are made with. Like new content, new characters, the sort of appeal of novelty,
and like the fear of missing out. Make no mistake, all gacha games, including Genshin Impact, are incredibly evil. Don't play gacha games. I will not be taking my own advice, but don't play them.
But yeah, like I need to think about it. Basically, it's like there's obviously like those initial hurdles. Like first, you have to be into that kind of game. So I'm not into sort of open world sandbox exploration type games in the RPGs in the first place. So not even just Genshin Impact, but Breath of the Wild and it's Elder Scrolls games I know about. Like those games, like I don't enjoy playing them myself. I prefer other kinds of games. So that's already going to be a barrier entry. But I think it's past that. It's just kind of like there is this sense of what compels a player to keep playing a game. And I guess I'm kind of interested in this, casually speaking, like these sort of psychological effects, like what is it that game designers will do to try to get you hooked on your game.
You should
You should
watch Jim Stephanie Sterling stuff on this, on like addiction mechanics in video games. Like their analysis is very good. Jim Stephanie Sterling, they run the Gymquisition.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned it before.
Yeah. No, I really like their content. It's always good to, I mean, it's Pride Month, support queer creators.
Yeah.
But like their videos on addiction in the games industry and like preying on addiction is like very heavy, very well done, but like don't watch it when you're like already sad because you will become more sad.
Is it called The Addictive Cost of Predatory Video Game
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, they do a bunch of videos on this type of thing, but like that's a good introduction to like how gacha preys on you in particular. Like not gacha, loot boxes, anything like that. That's why I say like gacha games are just like they are evil. Anything with loot box mechanics, that is evil. Like they are preying upon weak people, like vulnerable people. But I'm not gonna take my own advice. Like I'm someone who should not be playing gacha games because I'm impulsive, but like it's hard to stop.
I see. Yeah, no, I the thing I watched about it is called From the Game Maker's Toolkit. It's a YouTube channel that's like more about like video essays on different aspects of game design. And one of them is like the sort of social psychological effects of reward mechanics and how you get the player invested in what keeps the player playing. And one of those things is like extrinsic sort of motivators and rewards are kind of lead to the unless it's like routinely provided, then it leads to the fastest kind of dissolution of player interest. Because then the player starts playing for the extrinsic rewards, for the loot boxes, for the promised content, for that stuff, as opposed to just playing the game because it's a complete experience in and of itself. Whereas the more effective than that is this idea of, I guess, this sort of idea that
you need to have like an engaging core gameplay loop if you want to keep people invested.
You have a good gameplay loop, like a sense of satisfaction, but in the terms of like, if you provide this information of like, like leaderboards or like personal bests and stuff, that's like,
engagement
you don't,
community.
That's kind of like motivating. It's like, so you had to compete against yourself kind of thing. That's pretty good. But what is actually most engaging, they found, is this effect of when you play a game and you're just doing a task or you're maybe just exploring and you weren't told that there was a reward, but you get one as a surprise just by virtue of exploring.
Like a chest.
That's the thing.
Like a hidden chest.
Kind of like that. It's like, to be honest, it's just like when you explore an open world thing or you just do your own thing in a game, even if it's not open world, and then suddenly the game just rewards you for that. You just find a resource that you like, or hidden gem, whatever. That's like, it's cool. That's kind of the most satisfying thing. It's sort of like by playing the game, you discover more. You have these surprise rewards, and that's like that kind of tickles our brains the most, really. So it's like, whenever it is like you find games that, again, they have these loot box mechanics or other things, or I that's why I remember talking to a pretty young kid, but he was like into Fortnite, and so he expressed this disappointment because how lately in these latest seasons they are not nearly producing like as much content or maps or skins as they used to, and it's just much less like engaging. It's just so much less. Even though the whole game's like already there, but it's like this expression of like the greatest source of disappointment is this lack of influx, this lessening of the main draw of the game, which is like.
And it's also like when you can feel that the creators don't care about the game anymore much as they did. That's always disappointing.
Yeah. I definitely think like there's a certain level of care and investment that you'd have to put into a game like Genshin Impact, like to have a big roadmap out and, you know, all these characters. So that's definitely a plus for it. But it gets kind of, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a bit Lamau older, question mark, but basically like this idea of,
wait, aren't we the same age?
Wait, yeah, but in terms of like, if I were younger, say, if I were like in my teens, I'd be like, and I think I'd be more likely to get into Genshin Impact,
definitely.
because it's like, oh yeah, these nice. But then when you're older and you play more games, it's like, oh yeah, here are these narrative games, these games that you didn't have to do microtransactions to unlock every little thing, or there's no gacha mechanisms, and then only later on, after playing a glut of games that were narratively complete in their own right without any extra DLC, suddenly within the gaming industry comes these mechanics of gacha games, of microtransactions,
of
of
live
loot
service,
boxes.
of always online, yeah.
Exactly, always online, all this sort of stuff. It just so you don't immediately get sucked in. You kind of go like, why did they change it? And you become more critical of it, and it makes that's another like psychological barrier to entry, for entry for me at least.
No, that's completely valid. And I would say, just as a general, like a general warning, I would never recommend a gacha game to anyone. Like, even if I played it, gacha games are like live service, microtransactions, like all of that is incredibly, incredibly evil. I would never voice that upon anyone.
Lamau.
I just spilled rice everywhere.
Rip.
That's why I was like, damn it. I spilled rice everywhere.
Wait, didn't you say it was beef lo mein?
It's beef lo mein and rice. Hey, ow! What? Yeah, I put the beef lo mein on rice. The cat just attacked me too.
Oh dear.
Stupid cat.
Thanks, Konko. I was just like, I don't know. It's just like those thoughts keep brewing in my head whenever I see stuff like that.
I mean, we're playing a video game. This one doesn't give you microtransactions. You just buy it and then own it. What a novel concept.
Yeah, no, it's like I do like remasters, like after a certain period of time. It's like additions, and it's like, you know, again,
and I, like don't even get me started on like pre-order editions where it's like you used to get like a special edition. Now it's like, here's the super special edition, here's the gold edition, here's the silver edition. Like, here's the edition that's like AAA games are moving up from $60 per game to $70 per game, and $60 was already a ridiculous price tag, especially now that most of them include microtransactions. So like $60 is the price of entry.
Lamau, the idea that gacha ghosts possessing your cats.
No, this cat's just maybe true. This cat's an asshole.
But yeah, no, it's like definitely this idea, especially like as the early paradigm of early access games and how there's like a lot of pitfalls in the beginning of them. We're just like, oh yeah, you invest this money and time, like do pre-orders and all this, but then you have this sort of kind of loads of games. I can't name any specifically, unfortunately, but like definitely a lot of cases where, oh yeah, basically you're unable to fulfill promises. It's not able to deliver the full game. People pay for a game that doesn't really exist. I mean, you see scams like that for things outside of the video game industry for sure. Like oh yeah, here's this startup, here's this promising like idea that will be revolutionary, transformative, and a couple of investors go like, oh great, here's like a few $1 million, and then like the startup people go like, great, sayonara, and disappear with it. I mean, it's like not a new thing, but that definitely does happen in the video game industry too. It's like, yeah, it's like really.
And sometimes it's not like a developer's fault. So let's take No Man's Sky, for example. They had a lot of problems on launch because their dev like just wouldn't shut the hell up. He just kept promising more and more things in interviews before the game came out. So of course it was disappointing when it came out. And to their credit, they fixed it, right? They went through, they released a patch, and the game is good now, but like you can't live down that kind of disappointment. And then there's something like We Happy Few, which was in beta for, I don't know, something like 5 years. And when it was finally released, quote unquote, out of beta, it was still incredibly buggy. Like, so sometimes people just can't deliver.
Yeah. But yeah, so much of this is not just about the raw ability to deliver, but it's about the idea of tempering expectations. Like, it kind of circles back to that thing I watched about the social psychology of reward mechanisms and how that can be integrated in video games. Because it's about people's expectations, like people's like the way that people will respond, players will respond to rewards and stimuli will change depending on what you told them beforehand. Like, if they know they're to expect reward, or if they're not, and things like that. So, and this is kind of the same principle, but just on a kind of bigger scale, I guess, but with in terms or earlier in the game development pipeline. So it's like if a pre-release, you don't say as much, and people have lower expectations. And actually, this is kind of funny because it links to an Epicurean idea of like, oh yeah, the key to happiness is having low expectations, because you either get satisfied or it's like, whoa, this is so much better than I expected. You literally can't go wrong.
Yeah, so Honko said, No Man's Sky is a great example of redemption arc in the industry where fixing is a foreign word. That's true. Like, a lot of video game, like, I wouldn't say, maybe not developers, I would say video game companies, as in AA, as in EA, as in Bethesda. Like, once they have your money, they're good. Like, they're like, no one, like, I'm just not gonna fix this anymore. I already have your money. I also, in terms of, like, beta testing and in terms of, like, early access, there's some things that I'm like, this shouldn't be early access. Like, I know, MiHoYo, I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Genshin Impact people are doing an open beta for an Otome game right now. Like,
oh yeah, dude, isn't that like the one based off
Tears of Fame? I don't know anything about it, but I'm like, why the hell would you play a narrative experience in early access when it's at its worst? Like, and you're gonna know all the plot points already, and it's gonna be the worst you could possibly play it as.
Yeah, no, that's really fair. Yeah, I do have thoughts about that. 1 second though, Konko, I will say that line that I said, that wasn't you, so unless, I think that was me, not you, but how to say you're an alien, observing man without telling us you're an alien. I mean,
is that wrong? You have something against aliens?
No, I mean, that'd be a lot cooler than the reality, so I'll just accept it.
Being some dude. just being some dude.
I'm just some fucking nerd. just some dude. Just online. But yeah, no, that was the Tears of Nemesis thing. I remember seeing about it. And for one, the first thing I thought when I saw it was just like, someone's been spying on me. Because I was just like, past couple years I've been thinking like, oh, I love murder mystery games and I love dating games. And someone made Color X Mouse in 2016 and I was like, oh yeah, perfect. Oh, 2014 was it? But then later on it's like, oh man, I wish there was like more of this. Oh, if they made something like, oh, lawyery or something like that. And then I see Tears of Nemesis, I'm just like, someone's like, okay, they're just spying on me even more now.
Yeah, I'm excited for Bustafellas. I think that's another murder mystery, I think.
Yeah, that one too. Like, it's so interesting. But yeah, the idea of beta testing it, and keep in mind, this is like MiHoYo again, right? So it's the same people who made Genshin Impact and others, and it's just like, I think it's, to be honest, it's not too crazy, the idea that they would want to play test. It's just, I guess it is unheard of because it's narrative based, but to be fair, it depends on sort of how much
beta testers, but having an open beta for that kind of thing is weird.
It's technically, it's a bit limited though. Well, I say limited. They said like just a couple hundred of people or however many.
But just being like, okay, fans, play it now. Like, as a fan, I would never do that because it's a narrative experience, and I'm gonna ruin the narrative for myself when it's the buggiest and the worst it could possibly be.
No, but that's the thing. I think that's a different mindset that across, they're like banking on the players who will be like early investors, because that's the whole like sort of way in which early access games, you know, like Hades was literally in early access for like 2 years, and that was banking on the people who will just play and narrative be damned and other things, incompleteness be damned.
But
like,
Hades has an engaging core gameplay loop, where an Otome game, the only gameplay loop is reading.
No, that's fair. I mean, I will say it may make sense if it's like Mokoyo's first attempt in this visual novel genre. I mean, not to say that they didn't have enough practice with like Genshin Impact with like some of the story-based elements, but like for it to be like mainly art, like there's a lot of micro things that will go on, or like the game equivalent of mise-en-scène, like, okay, what sort of font are you going to use? Sans serif or serif?
Definitely.
What sort of text box transparency or translucency? The sort of voice line timings, right? Because if you try to, like the fact that you can go auto or force skip, like if they don't do that, haven't ever done that before, they like, if they get people to test it, maybe they find different things. Aesthetic-wise, you know, will things trigger properly? Things like that. I feel like it's not so much story stuff, and also that's like one other layer for sure. But I think it's all the mechanic layers rather.
I was playing a game the other day, a visual novel. I won't say anything more because I'll embarrass myself. But there was a line in it where like the voice actor messed up and then restarted the line and he just left it in there. I was like, ooh, you messed up. I was like, you made us it.
QA people rolling over. I need to get the charger for my laptop, so BRB.
Actually, I'm gonna step out because I need to throw away all this rice that I spilled on the floor.
特に教師にもかかわらずここへ来た土方は救いようがないな。
うるせえ。俺はな、てめえと違って来たくて来たんじゃねえんだよ。
っていうか下心ありありなのは風間先輩の方だろ。俺は千鶴の水着が見たかっただけだから変なこと考えてねえし。
確かに大っぴらな気持ちは下心とは言わないと思うが、果たしてこれはそういう問題なのか。そもそもこんな状況になったのは沖田君に原因がある。あんなメールをばらまいたら誰だって気になるわけで。
Okay, I'm back. Sorry for talking so much today. I know there are some people that don't like the commentary because they want to hear the voices, which is completely fair.
違う。少なくとも俺は違う。気がついたら巻き込まれていただけなんだ。
With a good friend of mine in silence for like 4 hours. Sorry.
これじゃ掃除の言う通り、引率の1人や2人必要だな。小学校の遠足でもここまでひどくねえぞ。そう思うよな、新八。
お、この案内板だとウォータースライダーあるじゃねえか。
聞いちゃいねえし。
I promise we'll be a little bit quieter when we get to like the new stuff, like the stuff that hasn't been in any routes before.
中身はともかく見た目だけはいい連中が集まって騒いでたらそりゃ注目されるよね。
Back.
Welcome back. I also stepped away to throw away my rice.
でもこれ
I heard that last
他の
part,
お
yeah.
客さんに迷惑やね。
You've been talking a lot. There's that, I keep thinking of that one person who was like, could you upload no commentary version? Sorry, no.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there's gonna be people who do that. Oh.
And they're free to do so as long as they don't
はい、
monetize
皆
it.
さん。口論はその辺にしておきましょうか。周りを顧みずに騒いで、他の利用者に迷惑をかけるような男は非常に見苦しい。
And Peach, thank you.
I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
そう思います
It'll be
よ
worth
ね。
it.
雪村くん。
Yeah, it's nice, guys. Thanks. Why is Sun Unripped? It's a dating game, man. They gotta make all the men appealing. Like, even if it's this guy who's, like, ostensibly probably never seen the sun until chapter 2 of this game.
You're right.
しかし、ここからみんなで仲良く遊べと言われても、なかなかそうはいかないはず。ですので、親睦を深める意味でも、ここはゲームといきましょう。
ゲーム dark tabs over here.
なんだよ。
Secret
みん な
tabs.
でビーチバレ
Just
ーでもす
kidding.
るの
I'm
か
buying pins on Etsy.
Dark tabs. I see.
いえいえ、せっかくこのプールに来たのですから、もっとふさわしいものがありますよ。
Because like they drew the line,
もしかして
the
SSS?
I don't know, the
You know
muscle
what? You know what
there,
I
they
can
didn't see
respect
the mass.
about this game though? The
Yeah.
men got nipples. And when anime men don't have nipples, I'm like, where'd they go?
公開されたばかりの人気アトラクションでさ。
You know, it's definitely. I think that's
その
definitely
名
to do with
も
like the
サ
sort
マ
of
ー
rating
サバイ
system
バル
Japan
シューティ
has.
ング。
Oh,
略
really?
して SSS。
It's like how porn is
yeah,
okay
it-
as long as you censor like specifically
そいつなら俺も聞いたことあるぜ。
but you only need to put like one line of
二人
pixels
一
and
組
it
で協力
counts.
しながらウォーターガンで戦うサバイバルゲ
Yeah,
ー
no,
ム。
no, no. It's really interesting. Snake Man sounds a lot like
ええ、
Sandman.
せっかくの夏
He
休
is
み、
kind of a little
しかも
stuck
プー
man.
ルに来たのですから、
Little bit.
楽しんだもの勝ち
Do
で
you
す。
guys know Sanan Apologist on Tumblr? I aspire to be like them. No, there's this
こ
person
の
on
まま
Tumblr,
無益な争い
username
を続けるより、
Sanan, I think like
ゲ
dash
ームで
underscore
楽しく
apologist.
決着をつける方が
Like
ず
their whole
っ
blog
と
is
有
just
意
like
義だ
they
と
have
思いません
like a
か？
Sanan shrine in their house. They have,
Oh my
like,
god.
they have like every
俺賛成
Sanan merch ever
大賛成
produced, and I'm like, I respect them so much. I'm like, you know
They
what you
support
want.
the fan economy.
Like they know
People
what
like
they
them.
want. They're like, I know what I want, and I'm gonna get it. I'm so like, I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, inspirational.
後々のことを
Yeah,
考
massive
えたら
respect.
分かりやすい勝負事ではっきり白黒つけた方
Survivors
が
of
いい
the
だろう
anime
な
nipple purge. I mean, I remember this like in it like
いろんな意
in,
味
like
で面白そうだし
free, like the swimming
遊
anime,
んで
which
みる
was
のも
like
いい
my
よね
favorite anime when I was like 15. Is like yeah, none of them had nipples or
They
anything.
don't have
And it's, like,
nipples.
sort of
They
weird.
need those.
Nope. I know, right? It's like weird. But then it's like, but it's I'm kind of extrapolating about the rating system stuff because I remember like you know Danganronpa. Apparently they turned the blood pink in Danganronpa because of the rating system. Because if they made it red, they'd have to like make it like a higher one or more mature. But it was literally it's not that, but it's still like a fucked up game and that really
Yeah.
deserves a high rating. But it's just like that slight detail. That slight detail just
ち
means
なみ
oh
に
okay cool that's
1位
fine.
に
It's
なっ
just
た
like
ペアには
clearly not.
私から
It's
商
like
品を
it's
贈
like
呈
what
し
this
ま
means.
す。
But yeah, that's just kind of
くだらん。
funny details
こ
about
の
it.
俺が物に釣られる
That's
と
like
で
how
も
when TF2 was localized to Russia, they took out all the
商
blood and
品はプー
explosions.
ルサイドバーの
and changed
ペ
them
ア
all
無
to
料
robots.
券です。これ
Because they
が
have
あれ
such
ば
strict censorship
好
laws.
きな相手と一緒に二
Dang.
人きりの濃密なひと
That
と
was
き
a
を
while
過
ago,
ごせますよ。
obviously. Because, you know, TF2 was a while ago. Been a while since Valve made any games. Like, when I was little, all I wanted to do was grow up and work for Valve.
Oh
よかろ
yeah.
う。その勝負。
Although, they did make Alex recently, which is apparently good. But
Yeah,
that makes
but just-
me
では
matter.
But
Because
just-
I'm like, so you can still make good games, you just choose not
いいだ
to.
ろ
Yeah, it's like
わ
and
な
it's
ど
only
と
for
分かっ
like
てて
VR
も乗せられ
consoles
てや
too,
る
which is like
How dare ye?
oh. For a moment, Konko said, you know, we can't even see the male representing nipple anymore. For a moment, I thought it said
体を動
male
かした後
coded
に
nipple.
プールサイドバーで休憩というのは理に
These
かなって
nipples are very manly.
三男先生の計画は
Yeah,
素晴ら
just
しい
like
決して
inferred,
ペアチケットが目当てなのでは
implication,
なく
implicated.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah,
斉
no,
藤君。
it's a sad reality. But I think in this game, it's all good. Saito, I love Saito so much.
He's a little guy. He's kind of a little guy, you know.
Yeah. He's such a gentleman. And I just like, you know, there's that whole discourse idea of how chivalry is like inherently
好
sexist
き
as
な
a
相手
concept,
とか
but
で
it's
言われ
like
ても
but there's something really there is
Obviously.
it's like at its purest with its most purest intent. It is kind of sweet.
無料
Like,
券と
you know,
いうことは
And
好
I
きな
think
もの
like
をお
in
腹いっ
that
ぱい
sense
食べられるとい
Saito
う
is
意
very
味です。
chivalrous. And just really lovely. And he's such a fucking dork. He's just completely inept around like, you know, Chizuru and like the concept of affectionate
山崎君。
romance. But he like kicks
Yeah.
ass in every other
俺は
aspect.
体調が悪いので見学を
ああ、それはいけませんね。では私が持参した薬でも。
良くなってきましたので普通に参加します。
そうですか。
Poor
残念
Yamazaki.
です。
Yamazaki. This section is called Sanan bullies everyone into playing with water guns.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't show it, but he's a real people person. In that, well, that's a nice way to say manipulator. You know, like a bit of a snake charmer in that sense.
I wonder if Son Apologist will notice me one day.
こいつらと同じ土俵で戦う方がバカみたいじゃねえか。
You're wondering.
せっかく丸く
Oh
収
my
ま
god, we
りか
weren't
け
even
てい
talking
る
about
の
height.
に
You drag Heisuke to the ground like with the mousiest man hiding.
Did you not call him a mousey?
不和を巻くような大人
Okay,
げない
mousy I
真似をす
accept
る
as
わ
like
け
a
ですか。
cute, endearing adjective, but like he's not.
He's not sneaky.
No.
この剣は
He's just like, wow, you look great in that
貸して
swimsuit.
おくから。
He's very
He's
straightforward.
like
ありがとう
very
ござい
opposite
ます。
sneaky. I mean, if you say rat, I'm gonna think of like ex rat tail Yamazaki, but even then, that's just by virtue of you having said rat tail.
That's what it's called! What do you want from me?
I know, but it's so funny.
That's like the weird Christian boys at my elementary school wear their hair like that.
That's even funnier, do you realize?
I know.
That used to be a popular hairstyle. I say popular, common, more like when
ほ
I
ら
was in
皆
like
さん、
primary to middle
ゲー
school,
ム
and
開
just
始
like
前だと
some
いうの
guys
に
they just
喧
have
嘩を
these
再開
wispy
しないで
little,
ください
and
ね。
there would be no hairbands.
彼女
Just
のペア
wispy
なのです
little
から、
tail
彼
ends
女自身に
of their
選んで
hair.
もらうのが
Like
最も公平なので
they're
は。
like, you know how you put on a highlight to experiment with
Yeah.
a color before you dye your hair? It's like they were trying to experiment with the idea of having a mullet and never committing. It was...
俺だ。
Oh, okay. Let's quiet
ペアは
down.
この俺に決まっている。
Route specific content.
他の選択肢など考えるだけ無駄だ。
Like we can't help chatting during the rest of it because we've seen
こ
it
の
so
俺
many
なら
times.
ばパートナー
Yeah,
として何一つ不足あるまい。
パートナーとして。
There's a character in Genshin with Kazuma's voice actor and also Kazuma's haircut. It's just Blue Kazuma.
今日はいつも素直だな。
Forehead bush be hiding Ratatouille for
俺の実力、その目に焼き付けるがいい。
Ratatouille like Remy? Like controlling him from the hair
Yeah.
from his forehead? That's crazy. I love it.
Ratatouille is a very funny movie.
We have a distinct rat theme going on right now. in the
Rats are
discussion.
nice. I like rats. I like their little hands.
Yeah.
I saw one in the subway in New York once and I was like, oh, just like the movies. I don't live in New York, by the way. I live very far away
Oh.
from New York. I just went to New York. I sang in Carnegie Hall
Oh, very cool.
with my choir. Obviously, it wasn't just me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was about to say yeah. But dude, that's still really cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was in
さ
high
あ
school.
千鶴、何を頼む。何でも好きなものを。
Time to have a miserable pool date.
そんなものでいいのか。お前は遠慮が過ぎると思うが。 そうだな。
Maybe that translation there is not that I mumbled quietly, but he mumbled quiet, like mumbling quietly.
Yeah.
Because like we only translated from like the text itself. She's herself. Yeah, that's how I got here.
She was like, how did I end up in this situation?
よし、ならば俺はこのサマーフルーツパフェとやらにしよう。
Oh no, missed
場合
out the
によっ
fruits
てはな。
part.
Oh dear. I always thought of Sanan as like a tragic victim of circumstance, but in this game he's just a school nurse and he's still like really incredibly shady.
I think that makes it even more hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's really funny. Oh, here comes the man.
嫌がることなどないだろう。これも立派な嫁としての務めではないか。
Let's have a look at the man. Appreciate. Also, let's appreciate this parfait. Drawn very well. Very delicious looking.
Yeah, I really like this art style. And I appreciate it even more when I saw Mineo and Emoto drawn in it.
That was so cute. I love that. Shout out to April 1st.
That was, oh my god, that was 2 months ago. Holy shit.
It was, huh?
Dang.
Oh, I finally put up that art thing you sent me. I should be quiet right now.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it later.
Yeah, sure.
ならば頼んでしまったパフェに一口も口をつけず廃棄処分にしろとでも言うつもりか。ではスプーンを手に取れ。勝利のために働いた夫をねぎらう気があるのならな。
By the way, I just changed the summer fruit parfait like translation.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I changed to mixed fruit summer parfait because I feel like summer fruits parfaits are
a little bit weird in English, yeah.
Yeah.
なかなかのものだ。羨むがいい、愚民どもめ。この俺が嫁と仰せを楽しむ間、貴様らはそこで敗北の味をかみしめているのだな。さて、では次だ。今度は事前にあーんと声をかけてほしいものだな。
Oh, it's so funny.
おかしなことを。パフェはまだこんなにも残っているのだぞ。
This man's definition of give an inch, take a mile.
Yeah, you can't. Don't be nice to Kazama ever because he will never let you live it down.
No, never, ever.
If you see Kazama run in the other direction, very fast.
早くしろ。アイスが溶ける。千鶴、お前は缶水木か?
Oh god, what's the answer here? Not really. The answer is not really. Gotta be clever.
Yeah, with Kazama, you can't actually give him what you think he would like to hear.
Oh, 俺と同じというわけか。好みがあって何よりだ。互いの食の好みは結婚生活に多大な影響を与えるから
the amount of cringe that explodes at the fact that he constantly refers to him and Chizuru as married. It's just
the cringe that comes from every pore of this man.
Jesus.
しずる、そのように幼稚な嘘でこの俺を欺けると思うなよ。本当は甘味も好きなのだろう。
Oh, very nice, very cool. I bookmarked the yellow chick eat a bag thing because it ships in September, so I'm not gonna get it for ages anyway.
It was expensive, but like, treat yourself. I also got a JoJo pin and the fish pin with the soy sauce.
Very, very nice.
And an objection pin.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, if I get these enamel pins, and then by the time I get my eat a bag, I have lots of nice little things to.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning to. Get lots of pins.
Oh my god! This edition of Otome pins has Hanzo Hattori.
Oh yeah, I know you like him.
Dude, did I ever tell you Goemon Ishikawa from Nightshade looks... The hairstyle especially looks a lot like my actual like boyfriend.
I think you might have mentioned it. That's fun though.
It's really funny. Yeah. And also influenced how much I liked the Goemon.
I liked that route too. I just found I know a lot of people like Nightshade. I liked it fine. Like I liked it well enough, but I found the tone kind of inconsistent.
Yeah, for sure. My favorites were Goemon and Hanzo.
Exactly. Me too. Exactly the same.
Same
taste. Same brain, apparently.
Same brain.
Oh my god, have you played Mass Effect yet?
I haven't.
You better do it.
I will.
We can't remain friends if you don't play Mass Effect.
No, don't worry, I will. Just like, I'm gonna order it soon. It's just that I'm supposed to, well, not supposed to, I'm probably gonna make another big-ish purchase later on, like with, like, we got a 2-seater beanbag sofa in the living room.
Oh, that's cute.
And we're thinking, yeah, there are 2 existing sort of armchairs that are sofa armchairs that are nice enough, but they're actually kind of rigid, you can't really lounge on them. So hopefully, if the landlord is able to take them away, then we'll have space for like a 3-seater beanbag sofa.
That's cute.
Yeah, it'd be really nice. But that's the next one I wanna get. Yeah, I've been a lot more conscious about money ever since I got my piano. Like, to be fair, it's a digital piano and I got it at relatively a great price, but still, it's just maybe, I think the leftover effects of being a bit frugal for the past couple of weeks have kind of they're still kind of lingering.
No, that's understandable.
But I'm gonna get Mass Effect soon. It's only, it's worth it.
You should come to my house and play the piano.
この学園でまともな人間は俺と我が嫁の他にいないという浮き彫りになったな。
You can't?
No, my mom does. We have 2
pianos.
Oh,
I see.
いえ、どうかご謙遜
Yeah, we have a
なさらず
stand-up
に
piano and a grand piano.
君のような問
The
題
grand piano was
児
my
は他
grandma's.
にいません。
よくわからない
Wait, what level? To what level
唐突
did
に
your
これだけの人
grandma
数呼び出すやつも
does your mom play?
十分問題児だよな。
She always says that she's not good. She doesn't play often anymore, but she can like, she can just like hear a song and be like, okay, and then play it on the piano.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
So she, either,
she was an accompanist for like a lot of college and high school.
yeah, so she either has at least relative pitch.
Oh no, yeah, and she has like perfect pitch actually.
Perfect pitch. Yeah, dude, that's so cool.
She doesn't think she's talented, but she is.
I think
I
that's
heart
the
my
mark of-
mom. Shout out to
Yeah.
moms.
Yay. Yeah, I think that's a mark of someone who's really talented, I think. Someone who doesn't think they're all that great. Cause I don't know, what is the effect called? The Dunning.
It's called the having a shitty dad effect.
Oh no, it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, it's like, do you know it?
The Dunning-Kruger effect? I always thought that was like when you think you're really good, so you never improve.
No, so basically it's like there's this idea of you have this it's when you don't know something, like people who are really bad at something, they'll still have a really high level of confidence because precisely because they have no idea just how bad they are. So they just think that, oh yeah, they're really confident because I'm great. But then it's later on that you learn a bit more that you apparently hit a valley of despair. So you just, even though you've improved, you're suddenly aware of that you're suddenly aware of what makes for good performance, and then you don't hit that, so you have very, very low confidence. But it's only at a very high level expertise that you'd be able to kind of have this effect of, okay, relatively high confidence, but it's not as high as if you think you know everything.
You know Yona from who beta tested for us for SSL?
Yeah.
Did you know, like, we're like fairly good friends. We haven't talked in a little while now, but she's like an opera singer. Like a really good, like, she sent me recordings of her singing in college, and she's like really good. And she's like, no, I'm not that good. And I was like, no, you're really good.
That's amazing. Dude, that's really awesome. I feel like, yeah, and also when it comes to music, there's always going to be this effect that anything that you yourself, actually all art, not just music, all art, anything,
I can confirm.
Including writing, like anything you yourself make, you're gonna think it looks like it's hot shit. It's like steaming shit if it's like you make it yourself, or at least it's like not bad. But it's gonna be totally different to how someone else perceives it.
Yeah, no, I don't keep any of my art because I hate all of it. I give it all away.
Yeah, dude, it takes me like, I don't know.
HakuoGakuen
with my
文化祭
writing,
は
I
毎
just
年
like
クラスの
going
出し
through
物を
it.
投票形式で審査す
I
るのが習
compulsively
わしでな
reread it after finishing it a couple times, but it's only until much
あまたの
later,
精鋭たちを
like
抑
I
え
literally
見事優
forget
勝を
that I
勝ち
wrote
取った
it,
ク
and
ラ
I
スには
reread it, and then
豪
I
華
go,
賞
oh
品
yeah,
が
this is
与えられ
great.
る
Oh, I like what I did here, but yeah.
Are you gonna join the Yu-Gi-Oh! project, by the way?
ハワイ旅行とかか
Still on the fence?
勝手な夢
To
見
be
てんじゃ
honest,
ね
I
えよ
want to get into. I'm at
去年の
that
商
really
品
annoying
は
thing that
ク
I
ラス
want to
全員
get
分
into a
の
lot of
学食
things,
割
but I
引
don't have any of the
今年も十中八九同じだろうさ
whatchamacallit, the sort of energy or motivation.
Yeah, you don't have the extra like emotional energy right now.
Yeah, it's just, it really sucks because I know there's a lot of stuff I want to do
嬉しいっちゃ
and stuff
嬉し
like
いけど
that.
さ
Oh, draw. Oh no, so evaporating.
そこまでして欲しいか
No,
っていう
Yugs
と
is the artist. I don't
微妙な
really
とこだよ
draw.
な
I've only drawn.
You draw? You draw? I've seen you draw.
Well, only.
Don't
very,
lie to the
very-
people.
Okay, only very, very occasionally. I'm not like a fan artist or even general artist or anything. I'm much more of a writer, but sometimes I draw. Yeah.
I'm a studio art major, but I consider myself like retired from art. I don't create anymore. Like unless it's for school, I don't really do anything.
学食割引券
My creative outlet right now is translation.
Yeah, it's really cool.
おいお前らこれは絶対に負けられない戦いだ
Oh man, we get to see polite Kazama in this chapter.
らしくないぜいぶき
Haha, Lama.
Accused of
That'll be
drawing, accused of artistry.
文化祭だぞ文化祭
Accused of arting.
年に一度のクラスの結束を
I
高め
mean,
る
every single
大
one
事
of my
な大
class
事な
notes is
行
like
事じゃない
completely
か
covered in sketches. Like, I literally cannot
めんど
stop.
くさいとか興味ないとか冷めたこと言ってないで
Yeah,
It's
so
gotten better
it's
since I've been
scenario.
learning from home. I'm taking an animation course next semester. I'm hoping it'll like rekindle some of my interest in drawing, but if it doesn't, that's fine. I'll just pass the class.
Pay a fine of showing one of your arts.
まあ
I'm not
や
even
る
sure
気
how
が
we
あ
could
る
do
のは
that.
いいことだ
Besides, like, putting a
の
link in
1時間
chat, I
は
guess?
俺の授業だし
I guess, yeah.
Oh, I could show you a bean that I made. Hold on.
Oh yeah, show them the bean.
Show them the
Bean's cool.
bean.
いっそ
From
like the
このまま出し
right
物決め
before
ちまうか
quarantine
早く決ま
hit,
った
I
方
was
が
in
準
a
備期間
3D
も
art
取れるだろ
class, and I made a coffee bean out of wood, and it's like my proudest art of recent memory.
賛成先んずれば人を制す
I
る
actually,
時間かけた方が
I
有
can
利だ
show
し
one of
な
the prints that I did recently. Hold on, let me upload it.
いぶきが必死すぎるけど
My most recent class was a
俺も
printmaking
賛成
class, so
授業よりそっちのが楽しそうだ よし、
I
決
made
まりだな。
じゃあ
俺は一旦
linoleum
職員
cut
室戻るから、
of
その間出
some
し
of my
物を考
cats. I
え
will
と
show
け
you
よ。
one of those. Let me upload it. Where is it? How do I upload? Wait, what? Let me upload it. What's going on? I've been thinking I should probably like subscribe to Google Drive. I use it so much for all these projects.
Did you just say subscribe?
You can like pay for more storage.
Oh, that's what you meant.
That's what I mean.
まあ悪くないが、どの案も決め手に欠けてるな。
Alright. I can just send a link in chat, and then it won't be permanently online forever.
Oh yeah, there's
I mean,
like
who needs
some,
men, honestly?
There's there's image
I don't
links.
mean that.
There's image hosting services online that can automatically delete a link or image after a set time.
Oh, I don't mind, because like, as long as it's not in the video that I upload to YouTube, that's fine.
Oh yeah, that's really cool, Peach. Designing clothes is really cool. Oh yeah, and I like thinking of characters with stories as well. Oh, design. You meant design. Sorry, I think of So I think of backstories and stuff, but drawing is like yeah.
Oh, Conco, that's so good. So you got some art history knowledge in you. Have you ever seen, I think it's called Night and Day by Michelangelo. It's a woman and a man on a tomb, and like the titty is just like a rotten tomato stapled to the chest. Oh, it's so ugly.
I know,
that guy was gay.
It's just, like, yeah, I know, gay as hell. Just like the idea of Michelangelo just being like a woman? Question mark.
A woman?
かといって奇抜すぎるのも良くない。一般客にも投票権があるんだから、馴染みやすさも重要になる。
Here's a print I made of one of my cats. This is all I'm gonna show though. No more art.
It's Guzma.
It's Guzma, you're correct. His name's
確か
Guzma.
にカフェなら休憩所代わりに使うことだってできるからな。
Oh, this cat's all jealous. She's like, why don't you make a print of me? I did, you stupid cat.
それに何よりこのクラスには秘密兵器がある。この学園の他のどのクラスにもない最強の独自性。
His tongue actually sticks out like that. He's a very good cat.
学園
He's
唯
very
一の女
smelly
性
because he
と
can't close his mouth.
雪村千鶴。
Can't believe I got my mom to name her favorite cat after a Pokemon villain.
なるほど。学園に女子は一
Wait,
人だ
which
け
one
だ
was
し、
that again?
Guzma
男心をつく作戦だな。
from Sun
Oh
and
yeah,
Moon.
from Sun and Moon. Yeah, I got you.
It was gonna be my cat originally,
どう
but
だ
you know
完璧な
how it
プ
is
ラン
with
だろ。
cats. You just see a
You
cat and
don't
you're like,
choose them. From the 1D dimension. Did a dimension.
when I was printing that, I got ink on all my Ida badges, and that's why I was like, I need a Ida bag to protect them from the ink.
I am like that yellow chick eater bag.
まあまあ落ち着
I
け。
am that's that. I'm
誰かを
genuinely-
祭り上げるつもりなら
looking forward to that.
本人の意思が重要だろ
And you got did you get the
I got
taiyaki one?
the fish, yes. I saw like I was on Kickstarter and I saw Ida bags and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I saw one that was like a terrarium
う。
for
お
like
前は
frog
どう
fins,
very
which
cool.
was very cute.
メイド
And
カ
my
フェって
sister was like,
歌
oh,
う
do you
な
want
ら
it? And I was like, no. Like if I got an Ida bag, it would have to be perfect. And now I found it. It's
負担は少な
perfect.
くねえはずだ。
Thank you. Yeah, I don't do like fan art or anything. I don't do art outside of school anymore. I've lost the spark, unfortunately, but I'll work my way back to it someday.
Yeah.
Right now I'm into translating, and that's fine. We all go through phases.
Yay.
"何言ってんだ。お前の存在を前面に押し出せば確実に男の票は取れるって。
Tried looking for
同じ男の気持ちは女より
you
男
know
の
the
方
sketch
が
of the
よく
statue I
わかっ
did?
てる。
Tried looking for
間
that
違い
in
な
our
い。
old chat, but it's because it's not on my laptop. Can't find it.
Oh, rip. You have to scroll up,
Rippity dip.
scroll up very far.
Yeah,
Ganbare.
it's not. Yeah, it's it's.
こいつらの話にも
Yeah,
一理あ
I
るぞ
can't actually. There's something probably wrong
俺
with
が
the search
別の
engine
クラス
on
の他
Discord.
人
I
だ
can't
と
even
して
search
も
up
お
messages
前を
that
見
come
に行
from
きたい
me.
と思うしな
Weird. I had a problem with Discord the other day where I couldn't invite someone to
お
the
前な
server.
ら絶対
I had to
大
do it
丈
on
夫
my
だ
phone.
自信持て
It's all because they did the stupid redesign.
Oh, is that what it is?
No, I'm joking. But
Oh,
like,
okay.
I actually, you know what? I don't mind. Like, I mean, the color's very saturated because it drummed up a little.
I literally didn't even notice.
But yeah, no. Some people made a kerfuffle about it. But like, to be honest, the only thing I don't like is the typography they did for the word Discord. They changed it into that looks like.
Moon. Sorry.
You're howling at the moon like right now as we speak?
No, it's the song Discord, the pony song.
Are you dying? Oh wait, I didn't understand.
I am dying a little bit. The song, that was really big, and it was originally like a My Little Pony song. It's Discord.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. Don't make me sing it.
No, dude. Look, I only know My Little Pony from like the perspective of someone who's like heard about it.
Yeah, no, I've never watched it either, but everyone knows that song.
I don't know. I only know the theme song.
Oh my god, you haven't heard that?
No.
Your life is so incomplete right now.
I can believe that. What's it called?
It's Discord Living Tombstone Remix, I believe.
Okay.
You better watch it.
Oh, I've seen this art before.
It's catchy as fuck.
そんなこと俺が知るか単に話が通ってなかっただけだろだいたいいきなり来たくせにちゃんと迎えに出ろってのは理不尽すぎ
I hate this part. This is a Sarazawa hate club.
そもそも何故
Club
俺
where
が
we hate
奴らの都
Sarazawa,
合
and
ま
that's
で
it.
考慮してやらねばならんのだこの役立たずめ
Yeah, see, Konko knows what I'm talking about. Konko knows what's up. Konko's a more complete person than you are right now. You've never listened to this song.
Again, I believe that. 2000. I'm listening to it right now. It's well produced, yeah.
Also, not the remixer, but the original creator just came out as trans.
Very, very cool. Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. You need to listen to
yeah,
this song
dude.
for Pride Month every day. Every day in Pride Month, listen to this song.
Skull compression, ma.
Cat. I have 9 cats. Fun fact about me is that I have 9 cats.
The funnest fact. I wish I had 9
No,
cats.
I think a more fun fact is that I have 30 tortoises.
ようこそお越しくださいました。
That's even, yeah.
芹沢さん、
That's a more,
もし
even
や
more
本
fun
日の
fact.
ご用件は
The
あの
funnest
ことですか
facts. I didn't know you had 30. I just knew you had a lot of
Yeah, my sister has been counting them recently.
ああ、いや、しっけ。こんなとこ
Are they
ろ
all
で
named?
立ち話もなんです
She's
か
been naming them recently too. One of them is called Wednesday, right?
どうぞ、
That's just
応
his
接
name.
室へお
And
入り
there's
くだ
another
さ
one
い。
that's very flat.
ちょうど田舎か
And
らいい
his
茶
full
が
name
送
is
られてきま
Flat
し
Fuck
て。
Friday. Oh, but we just call him Friday in front of our parents.
Let's see. Never had the phase of shame and listen to Brony songs. Like, yeah, I've only ever heard of like Brony purely as a distant pejorative term for people who are way too into
I
My Little
knew
Pony.
I had a friend when I was in middle school.
Nice.
Who became a brony in high school, and he handed me an unfriend notice, like for Facebook, but he handed it to me in real life.
Wait, why?
We didn't want to be friends anymore, I guess. It's good that we ended that friendship, but I was very mad at the time. You know, middle school, you're just very mad all the time.
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah. So wait, so I feel like ancient. Again, we are the same age you. So what is the context around which the song Discord was made.
There's a villain named Discord, and he's like a weird dragon goat guy, I guess.
I do know that much. Yeah.
I don't know. Brony music was like a big thing. You should watch what's her name? Jenny Nichols? She does like video essays, and she did one on like the last BronyCon because she was like a hardcore brony.
I see.
I had a friend. Nice.
Yeah, just taking the piss.
I had a friend. Coleman Hugas, if you're out there, glad we're no longer friends.
That's like the equivalent. The way you said that is the equivalent, like Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, 君は初めて会うんだったな。
God, I'm having such tie envy right now. Give me those ugly ties. Give them to me.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't be surprised if you liked. I mean, I wasn't surprised, but I mean, it was news to me, but it shouldn't have been that you like ugly aesthetic and stuff.
Oh my God, I saw some ugly, like, button-down shirts on Kickstarter the other day. Ugh, the envy. I love ugly. I love being ugly. Which is good because I don't really have a choice.
No, come on. But also you're more powerful than like the majority of the population then.
I tried to put on some shorts the other day and I've gained so much weight since quarantine. And I was like, damn, I need to lose weight because I don't want to buy new clothes.
Yeah, no shame in it though. I mean,
no, I'm not ashamed. I'm just like, I don't want to buy new clothes. It's expensive and boring.
It's like, oh fuck.
I like my clothes, they're ugly. Cat! Yeah, dude, my cat's gonna unplug the game. You're a stinky little cat. I wanna smush you.
Ugly aesthetic. Well, I'm an enjoyer of dry water. Well, you know, aesthetic is actually a very value neutral term. Aesthetic just means a certain look.
You ever meet someone who says aesthetic?
Aesthetic, like T.
Go to art school,
no.
You will meet them.
But yeah, no, aesthetic itself is just like, you can have an aesthetic of anything. It's different to, like, I don't know, the philosophy of aesthetics, or like, it's not a normative idea. So it's actually not too surprising.
Go to art school, you will meet people, and they will have to meet you.
That's just ass than some sounds.
Aesthetic.
Aesthetic.
That's the other thing they have on Kickstarter in abundance. Ass.
Ass.
So many horny things. You can just Kickstart anything. It's fine.
Hey, dude, if there's a market for it, right? If anyone's willing to pay money for something, why wouldn't it be ass?
Okay.
Just say postmodernist. It's okay.
Speaking of modern art, all right, I'm gonna get very close to the microphone. Damien Hirst, if you're out there, if you're listening to this, I hate you.
Damien Hirst, I'm searching that up now.
Stupid. For the love of God. He's a capitalist. He's like, he's a capitalist first, artist second. And he did this thing where he made this piece called For the Love of God. Ugh. It's like a skull embedded with diamonds. It's like the most expensive piece ever produced. And then it was up for auction and no one bought it because it's stupid. And then like someone bought it, and then like that started the bidding war. But like the first person who bought it was like a company that he secretly ran. Like it was like a bidding group for him. Ugh.
Wow.
And then there's this one that's just like a taxidermy shark in a tank, and it's called like The Inability of the Living Mind to Comprehend Death or whatever. God, Damien Hirst. I'll kill you.
Definitely more ass than Tedic. Yep.
Don't get me started on art history discourse. I used to be real into art history. Now I can't sit in an art history lecture without falling asleep. I did fall I was very into art history in high school, but I did still fall asleep during the Gothic architecture section.
The only I'm not.
If you're insulting me, at least you're using my right pronouns. Thank you, Konko. Hey, I'm allowed to enjoy things. I'm not selling a fucking platinum diamond encrusted skull.
Yeah, just like it just like criticizes society. Oh, but you are part of society.
Interesting.
At the same time, you participate.
I'm very intelligent. No shade, Conco. No, you make a good point. I did just be like, I purchase things. Purchase.
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 I've been watching Resident Evil 8 playthroughs. Game's scary. It's pretty scary.
Let me guess. It's because of Lady Dimitrescu, or however you say her name.
Dimitrescu. You're close. You're closer than most people.
Dimitrescu.
No, I did not know how to say it until I watched the playthrough. She dies.
She
dies in the first fifth of the game.
Not surprised, dude. It's always the strat, man.
There's this section in a dollhouse.
You market the sexiest character, and then.
And people are so obsessed with Heisenberg, like the metal man. Like he's just like people are like, ooh, how could you not simp him? Very easily. He's just some guy. Like I've seen this guy at a gas station before. Like if you just like put him in a t-shirt and cargo shorts, I've seen this man.
You could probably do a whole like, I don't know, sociological essay or one on gender, like about how like the sort of different bars that attractiveness. I don't know, the different bars that men or women would have to clear.
I'm like fair enough to be like, ooh, big vampire lady, but Heisenberg, he's just some guy.
Yeah, and then you could, like I was gonna say, you could base this sociological essay off of like the reactions to Lady Dimitrescu versus like Heisenberg.
That's understandable. But
Some of us
find a better one. Find one that's not just some guy.
That's hilarious, you know.
Oh, we gotta go to the gymnasium. Wait, we gotta be quiet. Sorry, I'll link this up later. I like Heisenberg, okay? It's just like, he's just some guy though. You gotta ignore Ibuki. Sorry, Ibuki. Not interested. I have a man to find.
しずる、こんなところで何をしているんだい？ちょっと体育館の様子を見に来たんだよ。どこかのバカが体育館を占拠して当日まで非公開にしてるって言うからさ。
It's true. Don't even get me started on K-pop Twitter. Like you can like what you like though. I'm not judgmental.
Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly not judgmental. There's those people who are like, oh, Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm gonna judge you a little bit for that.
I don't know. Why do I not know these things? I just
Jeffrey
feel like,
Dahmer, he's a serial killer. He's the cannibal of Milwaukee.
その通り。
You know
俺の
people
クラス
who are... What?
Huh? No,
Wait,
there's
not that
there
you
are
know
people on
people
Tumblr
who
who are
speak-
like, ooh, serial killers.
That...
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't. I thought it was like Ted Bundy that was the one that people were
No,
like,
I mean,
really...
yeah. People also like Ted
Yeah.
Bundy. He's also a serial killer. It's not any better.
Yeah, dude. But it's also, I mean, I think that's a lot to do with like how serial killers and their documentaries are framed.
Yeah.
Like that,
And
it's like a
in the
huge
media.
framing effect. Yeah, by the media as well. It's just like, dude, don't.
何
Why
を
are
す
you
る
trying
つ
to
もり
make
なんだ？
this like
他の生徒
something
だって
other
迷
than
惑し
what
て
it
るん
is?
だよ。
It's just
そう
really misguided.
我が嫁は楽しみにしていると思うが
God, Cosmo's theme music. Play this music at my funeral, please.
want to play the Goofy anymore.
You gonna come to my funeral?
何を言ってるんだ
I mean,
俺のことをそこまで慕っているとは気づかなかった。
because it's gonna have this song playing.
Yeah.
勝手にしろ
気にするな。お前の愛が俺に向けられたことを耐えられなかったのだろう。ところで、お前のクラスの出し物はメイドカフェだったな。メイド姿で給仕とはなかなかよく考えた花嫁修行だな。楽しみにしている。
Let's talk about how Kazama went back to high school to find a wife, but he went to an all-boys high school?
では、俺も準備がある。当日を楽しみに待っているのだ。
Yeah.
Just saying.
This adds more fuel to the potential like Kazama and Kaoru fic idea.
Just hashtag saying.
Yeah, twin Baindy. I mean,
it's twin Baindy. Oh god, why did I say that?
Oh god, that hurt. Yeah, I mean, ugh. I mean, to be fair, it's like it's always a bit of a misattribution when it comes to referencing whole ass social media sites for the behavior of a very, very weird few. But
I mean, every media site has its like weird niches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the ones I've seen for Ted Bundy have been on Tumblr, so that in itself is accurate.
Did you know that people still do like Super Hulock, but it's on Pinterest? It's just like screenshots of Tumblr posts from 2012.
I swear you could make migration like maps.
文化祭の商品費用は PTA 会長である芹沢さんが毎年出してくれているんだ。
He originally targeted the brother to compensate. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, just the. No, it's like I definitely think it would just be like, yeah. They have. I mean, look.
They got some kind of energy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they got chemistry. I feel like you know, it's a bit explosive. Maybe it's not safe for but it's
that could be fun too.
Yeah, I think so.
どこのクラスも面白そうな出し
And
物
hey,
を用意
like
している
here's
し、
the thing.
今年も文化祭が
They're
楽し
also
み
the
だな。
most poised to keep interacting with each other. Because like Kazama is the most like obvious simp for Chizuru, like literally talking about marriage all the goddamn time and seeking her out. But then Kaoru is the most dedicated to stopping any simp that comes her way. So it's like an unstoppable force meets an immovable object kind of thing.
And they're both stupid.
Exactly. So combine that's you got potential for sure.
Sometimes they hang out with animals. I'm just saying.
Or just like, oh yeah, let's meet up. Like it's like, you're so stupid that you don't like this animal that I like. Let's meet up again so I can convince you you're wrong, like sort of thing.
What do you call their ship dynamic? Certainly antagonistic. Kazuma's like so in love with Chizuru, and like it's mostly funny, but then at the end it's like, oh, maybe it's sweet, like maybe I like him.
Enemies to less begrudging enemies to maybe friends to I'll never admit this in a million years lovers. I think that's a dynamic.
It's like they are only ever mean to each other, but they somehow can't stop hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah, just like I would find it so funny. It's just like the idea that they just keep arguing, and then someone just comments like, "Wow, you two sure are friendly or close to each other," and then both of them are just like, "How fucking dare you?" and like just mutually roast the fuck out of the person who tried to say that.
そうだよな。雪村さんの言う通りだ。
今日まで全力で頑張ってきたもんな。内装ならどこのクラスにも負けないし、メイドさんも可愛いし。
If you play this game, you may spot the 2 High School Musical references.
そうか。
Yeah.
そうだな。
Oh man, do you remember that line in Yamazaki's Hatsumode
俺たちで優勝
that we changed to be like, stay safe, make good choices?
Oh Oh my god.
Someone posted about that on Tumblr, and I was like, yes! I'm so glad we changed it.
Oh.
That was my idea. I was very proud of myself.
Dude, nice.
ケーキセットできたぜ
I'm playing with Senpachi thinks they're totally about to burn on the roof of the school. It'd be so cold, don't do that.
It also contributes to very accurate seeming characterization of Nakakura, which I appreciate.
Your Nagakura is my favorite.
Yeah, Nagakura is my favorite side character. Like
you can tell in the way you wrote him. You really went for it.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, Heisuke Saito and Nagakura, they're all my loves.
Big beef.
Actually, Nagakura is like prime himbo. Capital H. Himbo.
H.
H.
Like, he knows things, but he doesn't know anything, you know?
Yeah, exactly. 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 And he's got the titties to match. We love it.
We love to see it. Oh man, I finished Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It took me 109 hours. I made 0 new choices and cried several times.
Choices.
I was just sad in HD.
Oh, right, 0 new choices. Oh, wow. Dude, I'm looking forward to it. But it's also it's just, I know that I have work that I could or should be doing. More should, but
I just literally dropped everything. I didn't do anything for like 3 weeks when I played that game.
To be honest, that is what I did, but with another game that I wasn't even that into, but I spent like 48 hours like just clearing it because I knew that I wouldn't get any work done until I finished it. Yeah, Nagakura is the himbo we need but don't deserve combo. It's just true.
I like can't believe they made him look like that. You couldn't originally date him in Hakuouki. Like,
dude, no, he looks so hot in Hakuouki, like non-SSL, like originally.
And they were like, nope, you can't have him. Like, what's up with that? Sure,
yeah, I
again.
seeing him. Yeah.
Oh my god, my dad just took my car!
You... temporarily, or...?
Yeah, his car's broken.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And I don't go anywhere. But he looks ridiculous, because it's like a... It's like a Honda... It's like a Honda Civic that someone tried to turn into a sports car.
Oh, I see.
It's gray with, like, acid green rims. It used to... The H's, the Honda H's used to be green as well, but now only the back one is, because someone stole the H off my car!
Honda.
Who steals an H? Someone stole my H while I was working at a hospital. Work at a hospital and you steal my H.
Honda Civic.
Kazuma's fashion is like completely impeccable in this game, except for his swimsuit.
You know the appeal with Kazuma is he's incredibly dumb and a simp. But
you know what?
Actually, underneath it all, he is very sweet.
Yeah, he's like very, very in love with her. So
he is like very.
You know what made me like Kazuma was playing the fan discs, Ginsei and CHIKAGE, well, be able to understand like 20% of it because my Japanese is really bad. Because he's like, he's a man of action over words. If you ignore what he says, he's being incredibly sweet actually, but he just never shuts his stupid mouth.
Yeah.
But so like once I couldn't understand him, I was like, oh, I like you.
No spoilers for this route, but I really liked his character. I'm talking just about SSL. Actually just in the end of his good ending.
Yeah.
There's just it's a singular moment, but anyone who's paying attention will just immediately get which one it is. It's just immediately endeared me to him very, very much. So I was just like, yeah, he's good.
I like him in SSL a lot. Oh, gotta skip the minigame. Oh man, I'm translating a bad ending for Kengakimi right now. You know me, I don't play bad endings on my own time, so I'm like sadness, despair.
Yeah, because like with it was easy with SSL because there's no actual. Like,
yeah, the bad endings
really
are just like, oh, I didn't give him chocolate.
Yeah, that's it. And but yeah, translating an actual bad ending that's got us.
よし、落ち着いてきたな。
I need to edit my Discord icon to have a rainbow in the background. Gotta add that to my to-do list. Hold on. I finally found a use for all my washi tape. I decorated my whiteboard that I keep my to-do list on.
Very nice, very nice. I also just finished listening to the song Discord that you recommended.
Did you like it?
It was catchy. I probably won't listen to it again.
It's like, nice. Yeah, no, it's like, you know, like I don't really like Naruto that much, but I do think people should watch it because it's like so intrinsic to the development of modern anime. Like it has a lot of tropes. I'm like, this is a cultural phenomenon. That's how I feel.
I respect that. I respect that. I like Kazuma's frowny sprite.
I like him. I just like him. I just think he's neat.
Can I have 3 more of these little blonde bitches?
Exactly. Oh, so I put up that Harada scroll you gave me.
Yeah.
Where I keep all my Otome games.
Very nice.
I'm like a little bit embarrassed. It's so horny. He's my room. But I'm pretty sure you could see it from my webcam. Oh god.
Oh my god, so wait, do you ever have your webcam on Zoom?
Yeah, I do sometimes, but maybe not next semester, because it's gonna be back to campus. So maybe it's safe?
I see. Yeah, dude, it's kind of weird, because I'm gonna be going back to uni this October.
Hell yeah. Fancy. You fancy man.
Thanks. It's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be in person too, but my living situation's still gonna be the same.
I
love Amagiri. Why does he look like that? I love him. Is
the only one who's wearing a gakura. I wish the others wore gakura.
I mean, that's not even the uniform for the school, though.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Absolutely not. It's unrelated. I just want to see the others in a gakura.
I think it says power or effort or something. God, what does it say? I did translate it at one point. What does it say on Amagiri's headband? I think it says either like power or effort or something. I did translate it at some point. That was like when we started.
I only recognize the second kanji.
I'm pretty sure it's like power. I'm not claiming anything. I am an Amagiri enjoyer. I enjoy him. I just like, it's not even that I think he's that physically attractive. Although like, he's got that voice and he's big and that's pretty much all I need. But like, I think he's just a good man. I think he'd be a good husband.
He's a good man. That is true.
Except for that one time when he cut his throat when he tries to murder you for no reason. That wasn't cool.
ですが、茶会で亭主、風間様が立てた茶をいただける方は、上座の数名のみになります。
残りの席は他の生徒たちが裏で立てた茶を運んできて配られるらしいぞ。
Oh. You gotta do it.
わかりました。では、僭越ながら簡単な作法を私がお教えしましょう。まず茶菓子ですが、菓子の紹介が入った後に召し上がってください。
たかが文化祭の出し物でんな細けいこと気にしなくていいと思うんだがな。
It's true. Almagiri and Shizuto are very serious about it. Shinui's like, come on, man.
Shiranui is like, I think he's the only one around here who has like a good head on his shoulders, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing rolling with this crowd? You're like a cool dude.
People playing my piano downstairs. Makes me happy.
皆さん、
Oh, I should shut up.
本日はおいでくださりありがとうございます。ささやかな茶席ではありますが、ごゆるりとお過ごしください。
God, polite Kazuma is weird.
You know, it's like, it's kind of like Moe Gap, but executed in a really weird way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, like that's... I just wish SSL was in college so everything was less creepy.
Yeah, same.
俺との約束を守り抜いたこと、褒めてやろう。やはり我が嫁には、俺が最もよく見えるあの席がふさわしい。それで茶会はどうだった？そうか、気に入ったか。 いずれ茶の湯本来の姿というものをお前にも見せてやろう。茶会は見せ物ではないからな。茶室に必要なのは旦那と客一人だけでいい。誰か特別な客人を招いた折、主人自らが敬意を持って客をもてなす。その心こそ茶の湯だ。俺の家にも離れの茶室がある。いずれそこにお前を招いてやろう。静かな茶会というものも誠にわびさびが感じられて趣深いものこそ。紅葉も色づき始める頃になれば茶室から見える我が家の庭園も美しく。
But I do like that you can probably beat him up now.
Yeah, that too. But definitely it's like something that's very
あれは一見の価値
ceremonial by nature, but like quintessentially Japanese and like almost artistic in its tradition. Yeah.
Hanko, 100%. Without wishing to spoil Harda's route, it's similar in SSL.
そうか。
Yeah. Yeah, I like the roots in Hakuouki that I mean not that I have huge beef about problematic elements in the game because like it's like a game at the end of the day. But like yeah, I mean I happen to just like the ones that don't have those elements as much in it.
なんなら今日にでも。
Will say though, like I feel kind of like in the context of dating game characters a little adulterous because anytime I see like you know these characters, I'm just like these are great, but you know who else is great? Mineo, and I just think about him for a lot.
How could I be cheating on him?
Yeah,
number one man of my heart.
Yeah, then even when I'm enjoying like another character's route in another game, even I'm just gonna be like, yo, I could totally keep playing Mineo's route. I just love Mineo so much. He's like, oh god.
The only Otome man I would actually date.
Yeah, he's the perfect fictional man. He's like in all his imperfections, even just wonderful.
I saw this post that was like, women don't want men, women want fictional men written by women. A little bit.
I see it.
We're almost there. It has been 2 hours.
Yeah, dang, it's been a long one.
I did not get a lot of sleep. I might take a nap after this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Shimada-san, 燃えるゴミはすべてこちらに？
ええ。缶、瓶、ペットボトル類は分別を忘れないようにしてください。
I thought the auto would stop for a second. I was like, hey!
ああ、雪村君、お疲れ様です。
お疲れ。 君もゴミを捨てに来たのか？
それだけ盛況だったということですよ。俺も学校創立以来ずっと用務員としてここに勤めていますが、
Oh, bye, Kako.
今年の文化
See
祭
you
は
later.
かなり大規模でしたから
Thanks
ね。
for stopping by. Not really stopping by. Thanks for sitting with us for like 2 hours. Bye.
俺の目から見ても
See you.
去年よりさらに盛り上がっていたように思う。
I'm looking at pictures of frogs. That's why I'm quiet. If I think about frogs, you know what's great about frogs? You want to know a frog fun fact?
I do.
They don't have buttholes.
How do they defecate?
They vomit up their own stomachs inside out. Gross.
How do they fuck?
というか、
I don't know.
盛り上がりで言うなら創立以来一番だったんじゃねえか？
I don't know. I feel like there's like a lot of body horror. I
そ
don't
の
want to think
分
about
俺
it.
たち教師は苦労したな。
Don't worry, I'm googling
Like with the skin.
とはいえ、大した問題が起こらなかったのは何よりだ。
It all happens externally.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Okay.
I'm on my laptop. Like, why don't I just look it up?
Because why do you care?
I don't like care. Oh,
そのお二人とも随分珍しい格
cool.
好
I
とい
thought
う
Peach
か。
was saying goodbye for a moment to us, but it was to goodbye to
理由
Haku.
を伺っても。
I think.
うちのクラスはたこ焼き屋を開いていたんだが、用意した材料が余っちまってな。
Look at Hard and
残
his
った分をクラスで
apron.
食っちまおうって話になった。
I will say, Peach, I did have a couple of steps in between the thought of frogs not having buttholes and then the question as to how do frogs fuck. Like, it wasn't like that was the immediate next stop. That was just a very adjacent curiosity I had.
せっせとたこ焼き作る珍
It's
し
just
い
fancy
土方
words
さん
for
の姿
saying
が
like,
見られ
yep, I
た
just
ぜ。
thought that.
Yeah, because you're kind of implying that you like need a butthole to fuck, which is not necessarily true.
Hey, it's not that you need one. Not about me.
It's just nice. It's just a fun
It's just
bonus.
like, hey, like, yeah, fun bonus. Like, and they lack the fun bonus.
Two
I was
for
like, oh, yeah, that's.
Sorry. We're so gross. Shouldn't have brought that up.
Sorry about that.
I was just looking at frogs and I just know things. That's like the one thing I know about frogs. Sorry. Sorry.
Now I know
ああ
another thing about
真
frogs.
面目に働いた褒美だ。遠慮しないで食えよ。
とまあ、
Ooh,
俺たちのちょっ
Hakuouki
とし
Rules
た
just
息
posted
抜
about
きってやつだ。
SSL. Or blog it. Hakuouki dash rules on Tumblr.
Is the Oki like with U or no U?
With a U.
Gotcha.
私もごちそうになっていますよ。
Haha, Lama.
What should I add to this post?
それにしても今日は働いたぜ。なんかこう肩が凝ったっていうか、すげえ疲れたよな。
Something along the lines of basically, yeah.
なんならこれを試してみますか？
なんすかそれ？
私が調合したドリンク剤でどんな疲れもこの一本でバッチリです。
It's fine. I don't think it's a response that anyone should reasonably or
そいつはすげえ。それじゃあありがたく。
I'm just reblogging it to the
長倉先
translation
生
blog.
それは
Oh, cool.
なんだどうした山崎？
Wait, translation blog. Did we make that?
どうかしましたか？
Or
No,
was
the HakuoGakuen.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
何でもありません。
I want to have engagement. Also, I'm just like completely narcissist.
よかったら
Gazing
お前
into a
も食べて
well.
くといいぜ。
Whenever anyone posts about SSL, I'm like, nice.
Like,
もちろんだ。いらっしゃいませ、お嬢様。席にご案内いたします。
たく。
Damn.
おい、原田。
Harada's
ガキをからかうもんじゃねえ。
Who's hot?
Harada.
Yeah, Harada. Yeah, of course.
Like he's like a tall glass of water, you know? Did you know some frogs, the glass frogs that you can find in the Amazon rainforest, you can see right through their like bottom, like their bottom halves, like their.
Oh, for a moment I thought you were gonna just say bottom and ended there, and I'd be technically that's inaccurate because you just said they don't have butts.
They have butts. They just don't have buttholes.
But that's so intense. Like,
are you saying that you need to have a butthole to have a butt?
Kinda. Dude, like it's just a butt, purely and
It's just the end.
No
it's not a butt. It's just like the end of them. No, I'm saying like their stomachs. You can like see all their organs and hearts and stuff. They're called glass frogs.
Oh yeah. No, I've seen those before. I didn't know they were called glass frogs. That's a fitting name for them. They're really small, aren't they?
Yeah, most of them.
一部クラスの出し物では過去に例を見ない盛り上がりを見せてい
I don't
る。
really know anything else about frogs.
では、
I have fish
早
facts.
速最優秀クラスを
Yeah?
PTA 会長の芹沢さんから発表してもらおう。
Have you ever watched that Tier Zoo fish tier list?
No.
Oh,
I just had a
dude,
very intense river monsters phase, so I'm very into fish. I live in the desert though. I've never even seen like a naturally occurring fish.
Wow, dang.
Like in the ocean or a naturally occurring body of water, because all the water around here is like people put it there.
Oh, maybe that's why you just the part of you, that human part is just like, hey, why did I say that human part of you as if you have other parts that are not human? Sorry, it's just like us to like,
oh god, I've been found out.
I just been wanting like you know, lack of fish.
これ夢じゃないんだよな。本当に俺たちのクラスが。
Thank you. I will be watching that. I love fish.
Me.
Did you know there's a type of shark? What's it called
これで
again?
明日からは夢にまで見た人並みの昼飯が食える。
Well, there's a shark that has like a very, very long top tail fin, and they use it like a whip to stun fish.
Whoa, I don't know the name of that shark, but that's a cool ass shark.
Let me find the name of this shark. Shark list. Google shark list.
今人並みの昼飯がどうとか言っていたな。
Whip shark.
何を勘違いしている。
だって俺たちが優勝したんだろ。学食の割引券は俺たちのものだろ。
Google shark list.
どこでそんなヨタ話を聞きつけたか知らんが、今年の優勝商品はそんなものではない。クラス全員分の
Pajama
図書
shark.
カードだ。
Ready for bed.
そんなのありかよ。聞いてないぞ。
うっとうしい。勝手に勘違いしたのは貴様であろう。来い。
List of sharks.
いてててててて。引っ張らないでくれ。
Oh no, these are all the scientific names. I can't read this. It's like the thresher shark or something. God, what's it called? Yeah, it is the thresher shark. I'm right.
Wow, that is
Shark.
a very long tail fin.
Yeah.
That's like someone tried to do a Photoshop manip of a shark, and then
It's
accidentally
real.
dragged out the tail fin point too long.
Whew, okay. Crash Out Story, Meal and Love, I think is what we need.
Sorry, I just had to mute for a bit, because yeah. Dang, that was 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, chapter 2. I think we should probably, because there's like an odd number of chapters. I think like chapter 2 should probably be its own stream.
That's
wait,
fair
I did
enough.
that
To be
wrong.
honest.
Ryunosuke shop. Here we go.
It's dying.
今日もゆっくり見てってくれ。新しい。毎度あり。毎度あり。毎度あ
I
り。
probably did all that grinding. You never
毎
have
度
to
あ
do
り。
it again.
毎度あり。
Yeah.
またのお越しを待ってるからな。
Gotta love this game. We did a good job too.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like, the farther away I get from it, the more I'm, like, critical of it, but...
Oh, yeah, yeah. Absolutely same. Absolutely same.
We also unlocked day off. Let's do day off.
米にロックアイスにつまみ。くそ、重たいもんばっか選んでお使いさせやがって。芹沢さんは俺に恨みでもあるのか。
God, Sarah's would die challenge.
で、あとは酒とタバコだが、って言っても俺じゃ買えないし、どうしようも。
OK、じゃあまだ。
あ、おい、何するんだよ。荷物落としちまっただろうが。
俺の輝かしき行く道に立ちふさがった貴様が悪いのだ。
Apologize, Kazama.
Also, that character that Cosmo's voice actor voices in Genshin has the same, like, speech patterns. Like, he's very rude. He uses ore and everything.
Oh yeah, when you mentioned we were talking about Genshin earlier, and like I was gonna say, I remember like when they literally just ported Dimitri.
Yeah, that's him. That's Cosmo's character.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
貴様、我が嫁のクラスメイトではないか。
我が嫁。
今さら気づいたのか。ほんとあいつのこと以外目に入ってないんだな。まあいいや、どいてくれ。俺はこれから酒とタバコをなんとか探さなきゃならないんだ。
I think this cat just caught a bug for me. Thank you, cat.
ああいい。
What a good cat.
Wait, how big's the bug?
I think it was just a little fly.
はい。
Oh damn.
たく雪村も大変だな。学校であったらこいつとは付き合い方考えるように言っとくか。
待て、今何と言った？我が嫁にここでの一幕を話すと言ったのか。
いや、特別そんな気
Cosmo
も
looks
ない
so
ぞ。
good. I hate him.
まあ、こんなことがあったって話題にはするかもしれないが。
いいだろう。ならばついてくるがいい。俺の力を見せてやろう。
If there's any chance Chizuru hears about it, Kazuma has to impress her. Why don't we go to this store in the background? It's just called Game.
酒とタバコ。学生なのにどうやって買ったんだ？なんか魔法でも使ったのか？
Kazuma's an adult ass man.
わからんのか。何を隠そう。この俺は20歳を超えている。酒などたやすいものだ。
Good. I think that was your line. That was a good translation.
Yeah.
あんた本当は何歳なんだ？
God, that Kazuma's right. I hate this guy. Oh God. I think we've done hobby already. I can't remember. We definitely haven't done meal. Let's just do that one. This is a good font too. I'm so talented. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this short story. Yes.
は、カップ麺はカップ麺かと思いますが、まさか食べたことがないとでも。
Amagiri's face.
無論知識としては知っている。
Amagiri has it very rough.
それがなぜ今になって突然。
クラスの者どもが騒いでいたのだ。最近非常に美味なカップ麺が出たと。しかも聞いたところによると、我が嫁もそれを食して喜んでいたという。
我が嫁。
ここは夫として妻の好みも知っておかねばなる
まい。まあ経緯はどうあれ、偏り切った風間様の視野が広くなる可能性があるなら喜ばしいことです。
ということで天霧、カップ麺とやらを買ってきてこの俺に提供するのだ。
承知しました。しばしお待ちを。
これがカップ麺か。
はい。お湯を注いで数分で食べられるという極めて画期的なメニュー。
I like Kazuma's scripts right here.
味はやや塩味が強いな。具材も小さくて食べがいがない。とはいえこの庶民的な味も悪くない。美食家の俺の口には物足りんが、なかなか気に入ったぞ天霧。
はっ、それでは
家のシェフに伝えておけ。3日に一度はカップ麺を出せ。
は、本気で言っておられるのですか。三つ星クラスのシェフにカップ麺を作らせるのは侮辱以外の何者でもないかと。
Now I gotta do daily stories. God, I love Kazuma. Kazuma's so good.
時に知らぬ。
Kazuma
お前
music.
は甘いものが好きか。
あ？なんだよ、唐突に。
Music that makes you think
甘い
about
もん
Kazuma.
とケーキとかパフェか？まあ別に好きでも嫌い
Yeah,
でもねえが。
Peach, this is just completely believable.
だがお前の好みなど別にどうでも。
God, whoever wrote Kazuma in this game. I will kiss you tenderly under the moonlight.
我が嫁と共に庶民の遊び場であるプールとやらに出向いてな。その際千鶴は手ずからパフェをこの俺に食べさせてきたのだ。この俺が食すには少々庶民的すぎるパフェだったが、あの味は今まで食べたどのパフェよりも美味だった。やはり最愛の者の手だからこそより美味に感じたのであろうな。
ああ、でそのうち何割がお前の妄想なんだ？まあこう熱けりゃ脳がやられちまうのもわかるぜ。水分補給はこまめにだな。
妄想ではない。
妄想でないとしてもかなり脚色入ってんじゃねえか？パフェの件だってどうせお前が食わせろとか無理強いしたんだろうが。図星か。
そうか。俺から我が嫁に口へ運ぶのを無理強いしたのが悪かったと言いたいわけだな。
Kazuma's just so much.
まさか知らぬいなどに諭されるとは思わなかったが一理ある。
おう、なんかムカつく者いだが、まあその通りだ。女を口説きたいなら引くこともだな。
つまりあの時は先に俺の方から手ずから食べさせてやるべきだったということか。
そういうことじゃねえよ。
Kazuma's such a freak. What's wrong with him?
Just let us date Shiranui. God damn it.
なぜ貴様がこのようなところにいる？
それはこっちのセリフだ。俺は風紀委員の仕事があるんでね。お前なんかに構ってる暇はない。
風紀と騒がしい。 土方。いや、学園の犬になり下がったか。
グラウンドに生える雑草みたいに学園と俺の妹に絡みつくお前には言われたくないね。いい加減嫁だのなんのって無駄な妄想は諦めたら。
無駄だと。ならば今日我が嫁が俺の茶会に顔を出したことはどう説明する？
そんなのどうせ無理に呼んだか連れ去ったに決まって。
参加はあくまで自由意志だ。しかも我が嫁はあえて上座に座った。俺に恥をかかせないため茶の作法を学ぶ姿勢も見て取れた。これは俺と結婚をした後恥をかかないための予行練習。
This dramatic music. God, this game. Video games, am I right?
お前が生徒会長だからその顔を立てただけだろう。
Ooh, hey, more fuel for the
しずるが優しいやつで感謝するんだね。
They hang out a lot, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, without revealing anything, I think if it were that Kazama's first sighting of Kaoru was of him like smiling really genuinely, I think that would kickstart a lot of shit. Yeah,
all right.
Smiling really sweet.
We did it. It's been almost 3 hours. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
God damn, yeah, thanks.
Alright. Hopefully recorded correctly this time so I don't have to do that again. We'll see.
Yeah, damn.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.